go out, like get low. Knees still working, shoulders still working, feet working, feet working. I ain't had a job, but I stay working. Put me in the game, producer, I produce. Too much bass in the beat to get through. She treat me like speakers, I got blue. Who am I to say it's the Bay? We in the field. Give up your position, tricking you out your wheel. Thumbing through the cheese, steering with my knees. Business, owner, tax, deed. Okay. Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. Blap after blap, plaque the wall. From the field I shoot high, better behind the arc. Throw a curveball, I'm taking it out the park. 3 home runs in the game, that's Little League. Soon at the marina, that's where the Bay meet. Wine in the weed, baby, this world class. Sack to the Bay, you know where you gotta pass. 45-minute to sack a Frisco. True player, never go out, like get low. Knees still working, shoulders still working, feet working, feet working. I ain't had a job, but I stay working. Put me in the game, producer, I produce. Too much bass in the beat to get through. She treat me like speakers, I got blue. Who am I to say it's the Bay? We in the field. Give up your position, tricking you out your wheel. Thumbing through the cheese, steering with my knees. Business, owner, tax, deeds. Got the keys, open up the doors. Home team, this ours. Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. Blap after blap, plaque the wall. From the field I shoot high, better behind the arc. Throw a curveball, I'm taking it out the park. 3 home runs in the game, that's Little League. Soon at the marina, that's where the Bay meet.
How you feeling out there? Soon at the marina, that's where the Bay meet.
I don't think they heard me. Look, I said I got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. 3067 Travis Boulevard, Fairfield, California. Pull up to the stop. 3067 Travis Boulevard, Fairfield, California.
That's right. You heard him. 3067 Travis Boulevard, Fairfield, California. Pull up to the stove, man. Pull up to the stove, man. Travis Boulevard, Fairfield, California. Pull up to the stove, man. Pull up to the stove, man. Oh, it's the echo coming from my phone. I'm like, why does it sound funny? Okay, what's up, everybody? What's up, man? It's Friday night. I have to be completely honest with you. It is beautiful outside right now. It is like 70-something degrees. We are right next to the water right here in Fairfield, California. I actually just came from the Sassoon Marina. I was hanging out over at Craft and Cork with the homie Chris. Man, Chris is going to come by on a Tuesday and tell us about some of the new things they got planned over there. Ooh, I thought we got shot at, bro. I'm about to start ducking in this mug, man. Well, welcome again, man. It's Friday night. We made it to another Friday night. As always, we are in here fueled by the grapes selected by Mr. Earl Stevens himself, E40. Ooh. Shout out 40 Water, man. Bijan is actually with E40 right now at Bottle Rock. It's super exciting, super dope that it's going on. I actually was going to come in here with a little bit of a joke and an attitude that I was like, well, one of us gets to be out there and one of us has to stay in here podcasting. But I can't even fake the funk, man. I'm so excited for what Bijan has going on, bro. It is so, like, he has been working so long at this and so hard at it for a minute. Like, the store has been here for 5 years. Fairfield, I Love You clearly has been around for 5 years, but Bijan has been doing music forever. And man, just to have gotten sent videos, I got sent videos to my phone from people who are at Bottle Rock enjoying Bijan up there going crazy in his new jacket that he was showing off right before he took off out this mug. Like, I'm excited, man. I'm really excited. So it's Friday night, man. We're here. It's Fairfield, California, 3067 Travis Boulevard. I'm Fairfield Johnny. Yee! With my boy, CEO Nico in the building. Let's give a round of applause. Gets everything going. And I'm really appreciative of that because we have been building a quite the platform over here, you guys. What's awesome is our numbers. Like, if you were to look up our viewer count or our lives, you know what I mean? Like, you'll probably think like maybe it's not looking like it's getting nope, wrong. We got motion, baby. We got super motion. And I'll tell you what hates to see us coming. Them haters hate to see us coming. Isn't that right, CEO? Them haters hate to see us coming. So, the funny thing is, I have such a dope understanding of the way the world is working right now and where it's gonna go in the next few months, how summer is gonna look, that I'm just really excited because there's a lot of things going on. The Bay Area has been super busy. Everybody out here has been working, dropping music. I mean, I just saw Guap Dad 4000, who's from Oakland. Hilarious, his conversation with AD. I saw him on Community yesterday. He's been out in LA for 10 years doing his thing, but yet he's got Hyphy Burger here. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. The Bay Area is putting in work. It might not look like what you think, a number one hot song on the radio or is whatever, but I can tell you right now, Bijan producing Thangin with 40 and Cousin Feek. It's had over 2 million views already, super fast. It's become an instant classic already. The word has already hit the culture. It's been incorporated. Man, we are in the building and we are going stupid in this place. I feel really good, man. I've been running all week. I've been trying to get my fitness game back right. Been cutting back the drinking a little bit. Been trying to get these things going. I've got some cool things, some exciting things to announce. But before I get to that, I want to remind you to please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Send this to somebody. Literally go on your phone right now, hit the share button, copy the link, and tell some people to tune in to Fairfield I Love Yous live from the Field Pod. That's what we got going on right now. My video that I put up, again, that was sent to me of Bijan, I put it up just literally an hour or two ago, and it's already over thousands of views on Instagram. It's going crazy. So give me 1 second while we go ahead and post this little promo. Hey, everybody, we're live. Go ahead and click the link below. I don't care if Instagram doesn't like that I'm going to send you out of the app. Click the link below. Please tune in, chop it up in the live, participate in the chat. We're here having a good time. Holla at me. So as I was saying, man, there's a lot of dope things going on, and I'm really, really excited. So as I was saying, Bijan is not here tonight with us. He's over at Bottle Rock with E40, E Figuredale, man. And I'm super excited. There was a video that was sent to me. It was Thangin was playing, Bijan was dancing. He was hitting the get low on stage. People were going crazy. They had another camera view like on the screen that was showing people up front, and he had them all hyped up. It's just dope to see, man. It really, really is dope. And those of you who are like, what the heck is Bottle Rock? What the heck is Bottle Rock? Bottle Rock is like Napa's Coachella. It's like the Coachella that happens every year up here in the Bay Area. A lot of rock, a lot of country, a lot of hip hop, just different things. It's a really, really big festival that goes on in Napa. Not only that, E40 was at the Blue Note, I believe, last night. Bijan was with him there. A dope experience to see, and just really, really awesome, man. It's really cool to see how much that 40 is helping to lift up Bijan, as well as Bijan helping 40 stay, banging with them sounds that with that current beat and that slap that's going on, man. That bass is crazy. Bass head. So shout out to Bijan. Shout out to 40. Once again, we are here. It's live from the Field Pod, 3067 Travis Boulevard, Fairfield. I love you. This is not a podcast studio. This is an actual store. I was here yesterday. I stopped by the store for just a few minutes to holler at Bijan. I actually needed to pick up a package, send it out to our boy Mac Wayne, which I did. Shout out to Mac Wayne. And I came by, and while I was here, just a random person came in. And it was really cool to chop it up and get to experience someone just coming by the store, shopping. We didn't have a podcast going. There was no beats being made, nothing like that. Bijan was just in here with the doors open. I came by to pick up some stuff, and a customer walked in, and it was just a great experience to meet someone. She lives out in Utah. She has family that's out there from Fairfield, and they asked her to please stop by the store and bring something back. So she grabbed a couple of items and headed back to Utah. And that's what we call a Fairfieldian in the wild, out there in the middle of nowhere, Utah, northern part of Utah, not Salt Lake City, up in the boondocks, but they are repping the field. We asked them to tune in live to the stream on Friday night, so hopefully they're watching. Appreciate y'all. Thank you guys for coming by the store and for supporting Fairfield. I love you. As I said, we're here at 367 Travis Boulevard. Please like the video, comment, subscribe, participate in the chat. I'm going to be tuning into the chat tonight. Really want to make sure that we stay available to people who are participating. Shout out to my boy that's always in there. I'm going to address some of your questions real quick. Give me 1 second. Can I go ahead and post this? Perfect. All right. So, as I was saying, man, we're here. Fairfoot, I love you. I appreciate you guys tuning in. It's been a long day for me. I actually, unfortunately, had to start off the day going to a funeral, which is never fun. It's never good to go and have to experience somebody passing on, but we have to be thankful for the life and the experiences that we had with them. And so we had a celebration of life for Ashley that I mentioned before. It was great experience. But as I was saying, I am exhausted and tired from crying. Got a little bit emotional, but I'm thankful for all the people that we have come in contact with, that we have had come across this path. It's been super blessing. So thank you to everyone who was out there at the funeral, those who showed up to support Yvette and her family. It was much appreciated. I know that it went a long way with them because it was really amazing to see how many people showed up for her. So shout out to everybody that was out there. As I said, those of you that are in the chat, my boy said, where's a good place to eat oxtails? Went to Fixins yesterday. Okay, so I've never had Fixins. You know what's funny? Actually, something crazy. I've never actually had oxtails. It's just something I've never had the privilege of trying. I've seen a place out in the Bay that makes oxtail tacos, which sounds fire. It sounds like carnitas to me, but I'm gonna have to check that out one day. So I've never had them, but maybe Nico, a place to get oxtails out here? Oh, really? Yeah, see? So, we're gonna have to try that out one day. I actually went by the We Buy, We Fry in Sassoon today, my boy. Yeah, it was pretty good. I got some basa and I got the St. Louis style ribs. Bro, they had ribs, fried ribs, bro. They're inside the glass and they're like seasoned. And then when they fry up, bro, whoo, them shits were busting, bro. I had that and I had onion rings, and it was more onion rings than I could ever care to have, bro. It was so many onion rings. It was crazy. So I ate good. I actually got the leftovers sitting in my uncle's fridge for when I'm done here. Gonna go ahead and go over there and have a nice leftover meal. We got some people pulling up tonight. Hopefully, my boy Choose Up Cheese should be sliding through. Ran into my boy earlier out and about in the field. So hopefully when he gets here, we got some things that we can talk about there. I want to talk a little bit about what's going on this weekend. So let's see. How can we do this? Kind of want to do a segment that's kind of like, where is Fairfield Johnny, almost, right? Like something like that. Like not where is Fairfield Johnny, like specifically I am somewhere, but like all the places that I'll be sliding around, the things that I'll be doing. Hey, bro, you got sorry, man. This is I just okay. Sorry, bro. Nope, yep, we're busy. Sorry. Okay. All right. Woo! I thought that was about to go all bad. Yeah, shout out to the indigenous. That's a Fairfieldian in the wild for sure. All right, he threw my concentration out. Okay. No, it's good. I just part of me just wants to keep looking over my shoulder to make sure he's not. No, I know it's good, but I just meant like spinning the block and interrupting again. Okay, so where in the Bay is Fairfield Johnny? How about that? That sounds kind of good. So this weekend is Memorial Day weekend. Now, cool fun story in my book, not necessarily everyone's, but cool fun story. Memorial Day weekend actually holds like a really special place for my friend group. It's kind of like the weekend that we all like solidified as like a clique. Like, okay, this is who we want to hang out with. This is who we want to party with. These people are a lot of fun. We went to Memorial Day on a Monday, smashed out to Lake Berryessa, and I remember we were like in high school, and I remember my friend had told his mom that we were gonna go swimming at like a friend's house. And when we left, we just drove all the way out to the lake. And I remember it was like 3 or 4 o'clock, at 5 o'clock maybe, and it starts to get dark at the lake pretty quick. And the sun was getting ready to go down, and my boy was like, "We gotta go." My mom thinks that we're coming home for dinner from our friend's house, and we smashed back hella fast and made it back. And she's like, "You guys look really burnt for being at someone's house just swimming." But we were definitely up at the lake, man. So the lake, Memorial Day weekend, all those kind of things, always, like I said, always holds a special place. And so this Memorial Day weekend, there are a lot of fun things happening in the Bay, a lot of fun things going on. So as I mentioned, Bottle Rock is happening right now in Napa. But also, too, tomorrow morning is our big 5.0 event car cruise. So 5.0 event page, Gordo, and then as well as the 50 Gang page, the NorCal Fords page, and the 50 Gang TV page are organized for the Sac to the Bay cruise. People are leaving from Sacramento around 9 a.m. They're going to Concord first. Concord leaving about 10:30, 11, and then from there going to Treasure Island. So the final cruise will end up at Treasure Island about 12:30. If you have a 5.0 Mustang, if you're a Mustang enthusiast, if you don't have a Mustang, if you don't even like Mustangs, but you want to come out and hang out with a bunch of cool people, a bunch of cool different groups. Like we got some people that are more just family, some people that are a little younger, some people that are a little OG. Like it's a little bit out there for everyone. You kind of find your clique. And so pull up to the 5.0 event car cruise, Sac to the Bay. Again, it's going down this Saturday, tomorrow morning at Treasure Island. About 12:30 is when we get there. Following that, in the city, my friend Uncle Damien is having a barbecue. So shout out to them. It's a health and wellness day for Memorial Day. It's mental health and memorial. It's kind of the idea. And then the FNG Family Nada Group album release party. I'm going to be going to that and covering it from the Fairfield I Love You, live from the field. We decked out on all my stuff. I'm going to be covering it, participating, hopefully in some of the things going on. But I'm really excited to do that. Family Nada Group has been a really cool twist on everything going on in the Bay. They got females that are making pop music, that are making R&B. The dude, homie Baghead, is a dope DJ, beat maker. Does a lot of creating online, goes viral for his DJ mixes and stuff like that. And they really some city people and some city boys. And so from the hills to the field, man, Fairfield to Fillmore, Fairfield to the city. I really appreciate everybody out there that rocks with us and supports us in everything that we do, likes our stuff and supports what we do. So we're going to continue to do the same thing and support them, man. I'm really excited for that. So catch me out in the Bay this weekend. If you're in the Bay, holla at me, tap in, lock in with me. They're actually, I'm not going to lie, I was really considering going to Oakland tonight because there is a motorcycle club party that I know about, and I was kind of considering driving out there to do that. But as goes with everything else, got to choose wisely and make smart decisions. So going to go ahead and skip that and get some rest tonight and be ready for the morning. I do have something, Nico, I wanted to ask you, my boy. Can I borrow the flag tomorrow? Yep, that would be cool. So that way when we park, I can put it up and just have it flowing for the Fairfield I Love You to represent the brand out there. And it matches my car, which is convenient, you know? So, yeah, that'll be dope. I'm going to take the flag out there with me. So if you see me in the Fairfield I Love You flag, you know I got permission from Nico. I didn't just take it. No, capture the flag, running off with it from here. All right, let's see here. Let's see my notes. My notes be crazy sometimes, bro. It's hilarious. Let's see. Oh, I saw an awesome post this week, bro. I thought it was really, really good, and I think it's a good motto going forward for what we're doing. Because obviously, but DJ Flow, who is Chris from Fairfield, a DJ named Flow is his Instagram. He posted something very simple, and it was create more than you consume. And I just really, really like that because it's really easy sometimes for all of us to get caught up in everything that we like we enjoy, Black Mirror, or we enjoy the NBA playoffs, or whatever is going on in our lives that we enjoy. And sometimes we find ourselves just consuming. And then at the end of the day, it's like, what did we create with our time? And ultimately, we're given a certain amount of time. Not everybody is promised a full life and anything like that. But having attended the funeral today and just having, really been in my head about a lot of things, a lot of stuff we're doing here, a lot of stuff going on in the city. I just really thought that create more than you consume was a really good motto going forward for some of the things that we got going on. So create more than you consume, something to think about, something I want to just implant in some of y'all's brains for that. So anyways, that was something there. Well, as I said, it's Friday night here in Fairfield, California. There's a lot of dope items in here in the store that you can come by and pick up. If you're in the area, we're at 3067 Travis Boulevard, Fairfield, California, right next to the Baskin Robbins, across the street from Kinder's. If you've ever been to Kinder's, if you've ever been to Costco, you've probably bought some Kinder's seasoning and sauces and different things. But I was curious, do they sell that Kinder stuff in Costco like nationwide? Because that would be pretty like amazing. That would be pretty amazing that it's a brand that came from like right over here that made it that big and that far. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool. So, let's see here. Create more than you consume. Yo. So when I stopped by here yesterday, same thing that happened to me in high school almost happened to me with Bijan's car yesterday, bro. So it was hella windy outside, and I was in my work truck, which has like a pretty big door, like a pretty heavy door. And in high school, the homie parked next to me, and I had a smaller truck that had like a light door, and it was a windy ass day, and I was like getting out of good to go into class, getting out of my truck, and I grabbed my backpack, like I leaned over, grabbed my backpack, and the wind just grabbed the door. And it hit the little corner of like the door of his door, put a dent in it. And I ended up having, bro, I was in high school. I ended up getting like a fence job that weekend. And because the wind blew down a bunch of fences in the neighborhood. And I had to hustle up some money and ended up paying for that fool's door, which is crazy. But it was actually a dope thing because that fool, we became good friends after that. And then his parents like really respected me for paying for it. And that became like family. They became kind of like some mentors and stuff too. So anyways, but yeah, it was windy out there yesterday, man. The allergies have been crazy. I don't know if you guys have been dealing with allergies the way I have been, but like even right now, I really feel like I gotta freaking blow my nose a little bit. But it's been crazy out there. So yeah, man, be careful out there with the allergies. Make sure you take your allergy pills. Who's that? Is we got my boy Cheese coming in? All right, cool. I'm not gonna lie, it was hard to see because I need these on with these lights, and I couldn't see with the glasses on. What's up, Choose? My boy Choose has walked in the building.
It was a different one. You said it was a different one.
No, she got it.
I know you said you was gonna bring.
I ain't even called, but.
Oh my goodness.
What? You good, bro?
Come on, she been on my line.
We can go get it before we leave here.
She'll be back by then.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
She's on our actor. She's like, I was like, man, I need that thing.
Mm-hmm.
She was hurt. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I was like, it's all good.
Hell yeah.
This is a niece that used to stay with you?
She still live there.
The same one that used to stay with you way back in the day?
Yeah.
What was her name?
Asia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's her?
Yeah.
Got you.
Hell yeah. Like way back in the day, like my mom raised it, like
Yeah.
he was a baby.
Yeah, I remember, yeah. Go ahead, Joey. What you
No, I'm good.
Oh.
I'm looking for my. I thought I had another cup.
Oh, you did? I just picked it up.
Oh, my
Turn
bad.
it around.
Okay, that's what happened to it.
You need another cup?
No, I'm good. I want to make sure. I accidentally set it down. I was like, I don't want to make sure it got kicked over, and it did. Oh man, my boy Choose is in the building, man. I ran into him earlier. We just ran into some Fairfield stuff. Came across each other's paths. At first, I was like, why is this dude like not knowing where he wants to go? And so I went around and I was like, oh, he was trying. And then when I looked at my river, I said, it looks like Choose. And then he said the same thing. He said he looked at my river. He's like, is that Fairfield Jonathan? Hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie. I called my boy the other day. Or no, my boy called me and I answered.
I said it to myself. I was like, damn, that looked like, because I let you pass. My mom was like, what you doing? I was like, man, that looked like my homeboy Fairfield Jonathan. She was like, who is Fairfield Jonathan?
Hella funny. The other day, though, my homie called me and his name is Jonathan. And I was like, Fairfield Jonathan. And he started cracking up. It's hilarious, man. It's becoming a little thing. But it's actually kind of fun. I'm going around town a lot and I'm running into people. And they're like, oh, I'll be like, I'm Johnny. They're like, oh, you're Fairfield Johnny. And I'm like, wait, what? And I think we really, it's been.
It's a double extra small. What is that?
It's like a youth extra, double extra small. That's probably like a 4 or 5. It's like a youth extra small. 3, 4, 4, 5.
My son teacher was like, I don't know what she thought was some gay shit. I don't know what she thought.
What shirt? Fairfield, I love you?
Yeah, she was like, what does that mean? I've been asking him all day, what does that mean?
She's asking him?
Yeah,
Who said that?
his teacher.
Oh, it's teacher. Oh, got you.
That's funny. So yeah, man. Like I said, we here at Fairfield. I love you. 3067 Travis Boulevard, Fairfield, California. We are here stuck in the store while Bijan is out living his dreams. What the heck, man?
Oh, you didn't go follow that?
Bijan. Yeah, he's dedicated. He's all dedicated.
He was dedicated to that.
Yeah, and sometimes, like, nigga, we've been to hella shows.
I ain't never been to no recent show with feet performing.
They didn't perform today, though.
Yeah, they did.
Today?
Today.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
How you know?
I just seen the nigga with Bijan on there too.
Performing.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
What, like a few minutes ago?
Yeah.
There was an 8 o'clock.
At the second spot they
Yeah,
went
the
to?
second
Oh,
spot.
Yeah. He said there was an 8 p.m. He said there was an 8
Yeah,
p.m.
that's good. No, but we didn't been to those shows. We ain't been to that, though.
No, that was
It
dope
wasn't
though.
8 p.m.
To be
It was
honest,
like
I saw the
7.
second one.
Well, no, whatever BJ had texted me, he said he's I think 2 and 7 or whatever, 2 and 8. But what I will say though, today was different because no one performed at their freaking whatever. But Bijan was up there dancing by himself on the stage at Bottle Rock and had the crowd going hype. That's dope. Like that's tight, bro.
He's out his cage. He's out
Hey,
his cage.
he really is too. Because what's funny, I've never seen him do the Get Low until like a couple weeks ago, and then now he's doing it all over. He going crazy. And I like my boy having. He's having fun though. No, but he's having fun though. But that's the dope part about it.
You got it from Johnny? Okay. I mean, niggas fired.
But my whole thing is though, he's having fun. You know what I mean? Like that's the best part about it. That's when the best creativity.
Them niggas got a song with 2.5 million views.
Yeah.
That's the energy that we see is 2.5 million views.
Bro, hey,
It's different.
okay.
We ain't got 2.5
See,
million.
the homie is
We
here.
got 2.5 million.
Bro, how you make this fool come alive when you walk in? He was sitting over there quiet the whole time. I'm over here, this fool's alive.
I got to go get my car.
I'm just playing with you.
But,
Oh, that's where your car is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
2.5 million though. How you feeling like that? And climbing.
And
That
climbing.
shit get like 70,000
It hasn't even hit the
views last
summer
night.
yet. It hasn't even hit the summer yet. It ain't even summer yet. It just started. That's just a banger too. That shit is slap.
Long songs you gotta give a long time.
That's just a hey. That's just a banger.
It took 6 months to a year.
For it to
Yeah.
pop off.
Pre-internet.
Yeah.
Today, I'm not even sure. It seemed like shit.
Hey, that thing ain't a banger. It's a that thing ain't a banger. It's a banger.
First day out, it probably took about 30 days.
First day out for sure.
2 months.
Oh yeah, first day out was hard. That skyrocketed. Mozzie's Blotted Eye. That dropped. That went up fast.
Yeah.
Like I remember that went.
I got
That
the,
was so crazy. I have no idea how that went up crazy the way it did.
I got the leisure of being able to watch the first day out grow from Detroit.
Oh, you were in Detroit when it happened. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it was quick like this too, because it was like one day we was in there, we was all just chilling at the strip club. Cause the strip club is part of Detroit culture. You know what I'm saying? So everybody go to the strip club. You go there to eat.
Yeah.
Chill. You go there to have a drink. You go there to go to the strip club too. You know what I'm saying? So it's more. You go there to watch a show. They have a lot of performers at the strip club. And I was just in there, and like everybody knew the words. I'm talking, it hadn't even been out that. It probably was out for like 3 days at this time.
That's crazy.
Everybody knew the words, buddy. And I was just looking, I hate, and that's happened to me before. I'm hella old, nigga, and you wouldn't believe that happened to me with from the window. I'm telling you, I was in Alabama.
That's dope. Hell yeah. What you bring? Some Don Jarius?
Yeah.
Cheese.
That's how you know shit is a hit.
You on the shiggity?
No, I'm good. I
That's how
gotta.
you know shit is a hit. I experienced that with a couple songs.
I'm talking about, but and you're the only person there that don't know the words.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are 2 times that for sure it happened to me in my
I
life.
think that's how I saw NoHo for the first time. I went
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Everybody, if this is still, I guess it's like early internet where you know what I'm saying, and everybody in the crowd was going crazy, and I'm like, what the fuck is this song?
Hey, you know who I watched like that, but not from in real life. It was from a internet YouTube. Was G-Eazy really early. So like my brother like got onto him like super early, and he was traveling around the Vans Warped Tour, but he was posting on YouTube like every day, like all his stuff. And I got to see him go from that, then Far Alone, and I got to watch it on YouTube, like literally turn into an international superstar. Like
G-Eazy though, it wasn't even his music. I went to a couple of his show dates, like a little bit after he started popping. You feel me? And he was traveling around with Neff.
yeah.
I was in,
That was the Beta Universe, right?
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, I went to a couple of those shows.
I was in Atlanta, and the show was in Atlanta. And this is nigga before what's the name Pop too. He was just a crime, Lil Uzi Vert.
Lil Uzi Vert, yeah.
Because that's when I realized he hella weirded out. I don't know. I feel like he wanted to be like Lil Wayne, but that's when I knew it. I got this witness from my eyes, like this little nigga, a real street nigga.
Yeah.
Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah.
Real street nigga.
I've heard that.
Real thing.
Yeah.
That was before he
Yeah.
transitioned to a pop star.
Yeah.
And when I got to the show, I was like, I got on subject. When I got to the show, nigga, that nigga G-Eazy line was nigga from here, nigga from Atlanta, nigga to California, line outside the building to get in. And I was like, G-Eazy.
Hey, what's up, my boy DJ BJ is in the chat, man. Holla at my boy right there. He said, "Do you remember?" He said, "Man, remember them thangers back in the day."
He used to pop them.
That's what he said. Because I said the song's not a banger, it's a thanger. That shit's tight. That's hella funny, man. Them thangs. I used to pop thangs. I used to, bro. I got so sick at one time. I was snorting this. Like that's how much I was.
He was sick. I seen that nigga. I seen that nigga. Oh yeah. Okay. My bad.
What?
So you need to bleep that out. This is a kids show.
Oh yeah. My bad.
This
We
is a
can.
kid show.
Well, not a kid show, but yeah,
Kid
we don't have to
show
go
is
that.
crazy.
It's a family-friendly show.
Kid show is crazy.
The kid show.
God,
Hi, kids. Do you like violence?
this is crazy. A kid show.
No, my bad. You're right. I didn't mean to say it like that, but it was 1 second. It was 1 second of it.
That came out.
That's funny. All right, y'all. Welcome to Fairfield. I love you. Fairfield, California, 3067 Travis Boulevard. Our producer is keeping us in line. What is it?
I ain't
The
wearing
Avias?
my, you
You need to get the Avias cracking?
I was thinking about getting them. I walked by them. They had some brown ones that wasn't bad.
I
had
got
them
a
in my
first
hand.
trick. My dad got the brown ones.
Yeah.
But no.
construction
You
ones?
talking the all brown. All brown and tan.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, my dad got like.
Are they holding up well, though,
Yeah.
as shoes?
They very
Because that's my only problem with I don't like buying cheap shoes. It's not because, like, oh, I don't want to buy a you know what I mean? It's just like, I usually cheap stuff you buy cheaper don't hold up as well.
This shit.
But $20, he ain't gonna wear them that much for them to get to that point.
Yeah, but I be wearing like shoes, and then I be wearing them to work, and then getting them fucked up. It's like I'll buy some $20 shoes.
So
that hold up.
$20 for sure.
That's what I'm saying. I'll buy some $20 shoes and let them, you
I
know.
was thinking about, yeah, I might get some.
All right, my boy, Choose. I got a lot of fun stuff talking about tonight, my boy. Yeah. We got some.
I'm just waiting for my phone.
We
to charge.
gonna get this kid friendly show underway.
I'm waiting for my phone to charge. By the time he get back, I'll be ready to sit down.
It's
I'm
Gucci.
really just waiting for my phone to charge. So I can
Nah, you good?
buy
Yeah,
shit.
you good. We ain't got no rush.
Right now, 'cause I'm
Um,
bored.
no, you good. Ski and Baby J are supposed to pull up at some
You
point
don't know
too.
Sheezy?
Huh?
You don't know Sheezy?
What's that?
A shot, nigga.
I'll take one since you asked twice.
You shot.
The first one I gotta say no, and then the second one I'll be like, he talked me into it.
Sheezy.
Yay! Hold on, later.
A two Sheezy.
You can pour me right into there, my boy.
A two Sheezy.
I appreciate you.
A real Sheezy.
Hey, you want to hear something interesting? So last night, so yesterday, I had a really good, and then I could just talk without you having too much on this one. But yesterday I had a really good day, bro. I landed three different jobs in one day. Like I went and bid one, boom, knocked it, got a deposit, and then I got connected with this. I got connected with like this contractor, who pretty much he's got like, bro, he has houses all over right now that need work, and he lost a couple guys, and so he hit me up and he was like, "Can you go check this one?" I was like, "Cool." Gave him a number. He was like, "It's good." He's like, "Go check this one." Gave him a number. He's like, "It's good." So I had a good day yesterday. So I took myself out because I didn't have nobody to go out with, and so I went to
I
down.
want you to come look at my mom shit too, though. Keep going.
Yeah, it's good. So I went to downtown Sac, and this is the interesting part. I went to downtown Sac, and I'm walking into this club. Well, it's a club, lounge, whatever, but it's not popping. It was a real low key night, and there's this lady and her boyfriend, and they're sitting at a table, and they're talking about like going to concerts, and she goes, "Oh, look at this one. This one has E40," and they were talking about it, and it was just like it was so interesting to be on the outside looking in. To be like, that's how people plan their concerts, you know what I mean? And it's like, ooh, it's E40. And just to think that the show that she might go to, like BJ might be there. You know what I mean? Like, it was just crazy. I heck wanted to be like, oh, you know, my friend, you know, like, but I'm not going to do that. I just was walking by and I just kind of smirked and laughed to myself. I was like, that's so dope, man. To just everything we got going on, man, everything that's happening right now. I think there's a lot of dope stuff happening, bro. And I appreciate your support, man. I appreciated that post that you posted the other day, man. Give me a little shout out.
Oh, yeah,
I really appreciate that, my boy. It's funny because it be the little things, stuff like that always gets me like fired up. You know what I mean? And I was like, damn, this fool's learning me a little bit. I was like, this fool's got me a little like energized on that shit. But I'm really excited. And I will tell you, bro, I've had a little resurgence in slapping some of your music lately, man.
Oh, yeah.
I've been on some cheesy fella shit, bro. I forgot how much I love Blow Brains, bro. That was one of my first songs that I listened to by you. That I was like, oh, this is hard.
Oh,
You
yeah.
said nigga selling booth.
Oh, yeah.
How you shooting
right?
and you ain't getting no change.
Yeah.
Which is funny now because I didn't realize how much back then I didn't know you as a hooper. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so now when I hear your lyrics and I hear you say how you shooting and ain't getting no change, it's like, oh, that's a hoop in him. That's a hooper in him talking about like you ain't making nothing. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So it's been pretty cool, man. I've actually literally gone back and listened to a lot of your music lately. It's been really, really cool. Got plays. So you was messing with me. You was like, what's your notes? And I posted that one day. I was like, choose got plays. I got notes. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that shit's cool, man. I really have been listening to a lot of your music, bro. It's been dope.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Glad you pulled back up on us this week, my boy.
Yeah, we
Glad
right
to have
back
you
in
here.
it, we right
Man,
back on it, right back
Cuzzo
in
and them having a big day.
it. Very big today.
Yeah,
Very
man.
big
You got to
day.
pull up to close to you.
Very, very big day.
Yeah, man.
Very,
No
very big
Feelings
day.
remix is out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
man.
like that shit too.
Shit, it's pretty good. It's really, really good.
I hate my cousin B. Janky Jacket. But other
You don't
than
like
that,
me Jackie's jacket?
I hate it.
Really?
Yeah, the Pink Panther.
Yeah.
Hate it.
I was feeling it.
Hate it.
I was feeling it
But
for
maybe it's
it
tight.
fits the video.
You want to know what? I learned that. Because I ain't gonna say I've been judgmental, but I always been like picking a little different shit out. You know?
Yeah.
And my cousin Tick, that nigga was the first one that just really pulled me to the side, and I'm like, nigga, because I never really gave a fuck about nobody's opinion, but that's my favorite cousin. He's like one of the person that I hold his opinion real close.
Right,
to my
right,
heart,
right,
you
for
know what I'm
sure.
saying? And that nigga was like, jeez, nigga, just because you don't like it, don't mean it's not dope.
Yeah,
It don't
that's
mean
good.
that
That's
other
good.
people's not gonna like
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying? And ever since that nigga broke that down to me,
But you like me, you like to pop shit, and you just be fucking around a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I actually was feeling his jacket because without knowing, his jacket matched the car, the box chef.
Yeah.
If you look at it, it's actually the same interior color tone, all that stuff. It actually lined up without even trying. So
like
that was pretty
I
dope.
just said that shit the other day. As soon as I see niggas with loud clothes like that, I immediately think you're on ecstasy. You know what I'm saying?
It fit the video though too because it's cupcakes, no filling. You know what I mean? So it's like the cupcakes, you know, colorful.
Nah, nigga, I got a
that
cupcake
kind of vibe.
today at Walmart.
It wasn't colorful.
Fuck no, red, white, and blue for Memorial Day.
Hey man, we had a good time shooting the video. It looks dope. So I'm wearing my Fairfield shirt. I'm in a couple of like the behind scenes or whatever. Yeah, it was dope, man. I'm kind of mad because there was one scene where it would have been me really good, and I was pouring drinks up, so I kept leaning down and picking up the bottle, pouring a shot over, and then putting it back down. And so there's one or two times where I could see myself, and I'm like bent down, like crouched down. But at the very end of the video, when they're going around and everybody's singing a cappella, and you can hear my voice prominent, bro.
That's why I like going to video shoots where I could just jump in the front.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Hey, you know what? I will say that. Hey, you know what? I will say there's something I didn't do. I kind of regret. So they set up a trampoline, and there's that one part in the middle on the hook. Everybody's jumping in the air on the trampoline, and their idea was, and this is Kev, Wavy Kev, shout out him. He's one of the producers, the directors. His idea was George Lopez show. Remember the George Lopez show, the one on TV? And in the beginning, they were like low. Right, and they were just jumping on the trampoline. Yeah. That was his idea. But this is funny. My ass did not want to. I was wearing that Fairfield shirt and it was already a little tight. And all I kept thinking was, I'm going to jump in the trampoline and my shirt's going to lift up and my stomach. And it's just going to be a bad branding look.
Nah, I feel you though. I feel the same way.
So I did not get on the trampoline, but I was standing
up. Back doing 50 push-ups. I'm like, that nigga. I'm like, he didn't do 50 real push-ups.
We was talking about that.
He didn't do 50 real push-ups.
We was talking about that.
He got me off my ass. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie. So when niggas call me out, I won't be able to do the 50. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even joking. I'm like, this nigga, I'm like,
you know what?
So look, because I started doing the push-ups like you was doing.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, these easy. Then my fat ass, I'm like, okay, now touch your chest on the ground. Nigga, I touched my chest on the ground. I barely could get up. I was like,
you hit that.
Nigga, and then I just weighed myself yesterday. Today, 285.
Hey, you ever look at your arms and be like, you bitch ass?
285.
Push.
Most I ever been in my life. 285.
You ever look at your arms and be like, come on.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What are you doing? Floating around from 200 to 220 to 210 to 215 to 205 to 200. Yeah, I'm used to floating around from 200 to 2.
When's the last time you were 220, bro?
January.
You were 220 in January?
Last January.
Dude, that's a big fluctuation.
That's my point.
Yeah.
January 2024.
That's where the dad bod comes from.
January 2024, nigga, I was 220, 200, fluctuating in there.
Yeah.
Then
I'm not gonna lie.
I think I was close. By about Christmas, I weighed myself, and I was about 265. Nigga, I didn't gain like 10, 15 pounds since Christmas.
Yeah. I always lose weight when I travel, so when I came back, I was feeling good, but I'll be eating, bro. And if not, it's the drinking. Either I'm not drinking, and then I'm eating a lot, or I'm drinking. But I'm not gonna lie.
That's the thing, too. I think that's what it is.
Alcohol, definitely.
I think mine is from not smoking.
I think I told y'all this when I stopped smoking. I told y'all this, and nobody wouldn't believe me.
Cigarettes?
Yeah. Nah, weed. I ain't never smoked cigarettes.
No, I just didn't know because some people that stop smoking cigarettes, they eat a lot. You know what I mean? So I didn't know.
No, it's weed because.
So you stopped smoking?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, I ain't been smoking in about 2 years though.
Oh, that's cool.
But then it's the you get your appetite back.
Yeah. As opposed to having to smoke first
before you eat.
Before you do everything. Right?
See, that's my thing. I'll be smoking and then I'll be getting hella hungry. It is not. I saw somebody pull up. Yeah, it's a white one.
Yeah, that's a white one.
Yeah, for sure. That's what it is.
No, you know what's funny? Okay, this is hilarious. This okay. So I listen to this radio show all the time, right? For years and years. And the guy always said, "What's the headline in your life?" Like, fuck the news and what they're trying to tell you. What's the headline in your life? What's hilarious is you talking about the push-up thing. What I say, the first thing I came in I see you doing push-ups. I had to get down and do mine too, but I ain't posted mine yet.
I ain't posting mine until I can hit
I
my
did-
chest.
It took me
30.
3 days to do.
I did
to get
30.
to that.
You ain't hit your chest one time.
I didn't.
And
For
I
sure
did
not.
30, but
I didn't realize how bad they were until I looked back at the video, and I'm
But-
like, damn.
But see, I don't do.
I'm like, I barely went down.
But I appreciate
Yeah,
you still posting it though. I
That nigga
appreciate
was-
you still posting it though.
No, Bayon called me out,
Yeah.
and it was on my conscience for a bunch of days. I saw my brother do it 2 days in a row. I'm like, damn, I got to get to it. So the first day I did it, I got to like 20. Second day, I got to like 25. Last day, I'm like, man, I'm determined. I got to get to. But I seen somebody else do it, and they didn't get to 50. So I got as close as I could. And
But you didn't even do one.
it's the effort that counts, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sore from that shit.
Yeah.
I couldn't even do. I couldn't do no push-ups today.
That's a bro. That's a good feeling though. To
I
start,
started light.
the start is a
I
good
got
feeling
10.
because you're a competitor. You know what I mean? You're a natural athlete and competitor. So now you like, nah, I gotta get it, and you keep going on
Yeah,
it.
if your boy hit you, if your boy call you out, and then I see my brother do it, and I'm like, damn. And then I see my brother. I think my brother may have tagged me the next day, but then the next day after that, he didn't tag me. So it's just basically like, oh, I see you ain't gonna do it.
Okay.
You feel me? So I was like, all right.
I probably would have had to do one every day or one all day. Like one.
So
one.
mine,
Then,
I did.
yeah.
I did
And
30
then,
To get
sets
you
of
back
10.
going again.
I did
then
sets of 10.
edit the video.
It's you just see,
You know
and you just see, it just cuts up and down, up and down.
Well, I looked on the thing. That's a thing. I think it's a thing on the internet. It
Yeah,
says
I
that
think.
most men cannot do 50 push-ups at one time or in 60 seconds.
Yeah, most men
In
probably
60
can't.
seconds?
Yeah,
Oh, hell.
Nah, yeah.
that's what it was showing.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
But
None
then,
of us can.
no, but then
No.
even when they was, but even when they was doing it, they still wasn't getting to 50. They was only getting to like 35 and still was burning out. It wasn't like they was getting to the 50
Yeah.
in like a minute and 30 seconds. They was getting to like 35 and burning out just like I was.
You know
Except,
the craziest-
obviously, I was.
You know the craziest thing about that?
It's crazy because
I was bending my arms.
I did that 10. I was like, just the ones like you was doing, little quick ones. Like, I was like, okay, 10.
Arm bends.
Once I was like, okay, that was easy. I probably could do about 30 of these. You feel me? Then I was like, let me try to hit my chest one time. Oh shit.
It was over.
Bro,
Oh shit.
and you know what's funny about that too is that it goes to show that the best workout is free. All you gotta do is get on the ground and
Do
start
some
pushing
push-ups.
and then do some sit-ups.
Yeah.
Like the two best workouts are free, and all of us want to do everything else but that.
Yeah.
For sure.
But
We
that's why-
should
That's
be
why
able
niggas
to-
in the pen be looking so crazy.
yeah,
sure.
yeah,
No
yeah,
weights.
yeah.
No weights.
Yeah, calisthenics, man.
No weights.
Yeah.
Nigga, hug.
Hell yeah. I had a homie who used to do he used to want like crazy ass shoulders, and that fool would get up against the wall and do handstand push-ups. Like
Oh,
just
yeah.
but it was for all that rocked up shoulder and
He
that
did
back.
what?
Like be up against the wall
Uh-huh.
and then push-ups like on a handstand. So you just but your
Oh,
feet are
so-
against the wall, so your feet are supported, like kind of like leaning against the wall,
Yeah.
but then you're just doing push-ups like this,
Yeah.
and it's just all
Oh my
it's
goodness.
essentially imagine grabbing the bar.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah,
doing
yeah,
the
yeah. got
straight
you.
up ones.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Military press, that's what they
Yeah,
call it, right?
yeah, but nigga,
But
that's
on
that's
push-ups.
all of your weight. Even a push-up ain't all of your weight.
Yeah. And then the homie
It's about
said,
70,
and the homie said
80%.
when they were in the pen, they would get toilet paper and the toilet paper rolls, and they would do that to be able to dip below, like while they're, you know what I mean? Like that's crazy, man. Like I would like to get there, but I be liking to have too much fun, bro. I like to eat and drink too much, bro. It's good life.
But you gotta be strong, though.
No, for sure. I mean, I've never been small. The one thing is, I would feel weird if I ever got small. I've never been a small dude. You know what I mean? Like, and it's funny because I have a mentor that I actually saw him 2 nights ago. It was dope. But he's he's an actor and all that kind of stuff. And that fool was like 50 something. He's like rocked up. And every time he sees me, he goes, "Man, I just wish I had your genetics and that like wide natural set because he has to work hella hard to get that.
No, for
Naturally,
sure.
he'd be skinny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I've just always felt that way, but I would feel weird if I was small. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Little cut.
Little good, little crazy cut. Shout out Lil Dre. Lil Dre Day.
Little crazy.
Little
cut.
crazy cut. Oh man, every time I think of the basketball games
No,
now,
little
I
wild
think
cut.
Lil Wild Cuz, yeah. Every time I think of the basketball games now, I always just think of D-Mac and then choose being like, here goes little crazy wild cut, here wild cut. That's just hella funny.
That's crazy little wild cut.
Man, so you guys, man, it's been really dope, like I said, with all the stuff going on with BJ and stuff. But I got a cool announcement. I'm officially going to fucking London, you guys.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, man. So DJ Teo is DJing for Graf. You know who Graf is? The rapper from New York.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so he's big in the backpack scene, like the underground hip hop kind of like big scene, right? But then he's been around for so long in New York, he's kind of like an OG legend.
You know who Graf is, for sure.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Why?
he had a moment for a second.
Doing what?
He was hot from New York.
Doing
He
what?
was signed to like the Rock for a second.
But what was he doing?
He's a rapper.
A rapper named Graf?
Graph.
No, GRAFH.
Oh, FH?
Yeah,
Nah, hell no. I don't know, cuz.
Oh, yeah. No, that's Graf. You know.
yeah, he's an OG.
What?
So anyways,
I don't know.
Yeah,
cuz.
so anyways,
Let's pull up a song.
That's
I
folk voice.
guarantee you had a song. Let me see.
okay, let me see. I'll go to his most popular song.
I don't know,
Let's
cuz.
go. You know what I like about YouTube.
You
His
definitely
most
heard the
popular
song.
song is "I'll Body You." It's a Kendrick Lamar.
No,
No, that's
that ain't it.
Control.
Nah,
Rockefeller Chain
that ain't it.
with
either.
Memphis Bleak.
That ain't it either. He had a song before that.
Yeah, I wasn't fucking with them niggas.
So Queens,
And I don't even
Rock,
think it's on
paper,
YouTube. This is
scissors,
before YouTube.
every day.
I don't
Maggie
know that nigga.
Simpson.
So what
Okay,
is he
anyways,
doing?
anyways.
He finna
So-
he got the show in London.
No. So he got the shows in London, but his DJ is from Fairfield. It's DJ Teo.
Really?
You know TK and all them guys, like you know Reg that does the promo at Sassoon Marina Lounge.
the nigga that work at that I just seen.
Maybe I don't know, but
No, on my mom, that nigga work at the Maple Bar.
oh yeah, I think so. I think
Yeah,
so. Okay,
yeah.
so
But
they're
his last day was the day that I was there.
okay. So it's like their crew, right? DJ Teo is like the DJ.
He just did the Lewis Belt shit.
Boom. There you
Yeah,
go.
that's
That
him,
dude.
for sure.
That dude. Same dude. So DJ Teo's from like
He
their
said
friend
he
group.
said you told him to come up here.
Yeah. But he was about his business that night. He had a lot of stuff to handle. He didn't make it up here.
Yeah.
So DJ Teo is the DJ out of their friend group that's like made it big. He toured with Stunner Girl. And you know Stunner Girl is doing her shit, right?
Teo sound familiar, but I don't know him or nothing.
Yeah, so he's from Fairfield. He posted a thing about going to London as Graf's DJ. So he's DJing. It's 6 shows in 9 days in London. And so my whole thing is like, look, I'm gonna get my own hotel. I'm gonna buy my own ticket, but I just need to make sure that you got me getting into the shows, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, yeah, it's Gucci, we good. So I'm going as like kind of his assistant, helping him out as a DJ.
DJ Teo.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna help him out a little bit, but at the same time, you know how it is, right? When you do a run like that, like usually you have to pay for everybody that comes with you. So I'm just an extra homie that's there. It's just a bonus to have like another friend that's rolling around with you. You know what I mean? So I'm excited, man. I'm gonna go see some things in London. You guys got any friends or anything over there? Ever got any friends in
family
like
over
UK,
there.
London? Yeah.
Got
Oh,
family.
you do. That's right.
Mhm.
Oh shit! You got major family over there. That's
In
where
London?
Dennis is from.
Yeah.
Uncle Dennis is from
Oh
London.
yeah,
That's
Oh, my
right.
God.
I forgot to even talk to him about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sad. What? Oh, I'm gonna be with the family, bro.
Do he know how to make crumpets?
My boy be making beats. You ever got a beat from Uncle Dennis?
No, but I heard it. That's
Yeah,
my nigga.
he
That's,
was slapping.
that's my nigga through the game too.
He's a
Crazy.
good dude, man. He's a good dude. Shout out Uncle Dennis, man. He's
For
doing
sure.
Yeah, bro. He's doing well. I called him the other day. So
That's my doggy bone.
my Vallejo job that I just got was a referral from him.
Oh,
Was
okay.
it?
It's his folks. Yeah.
Nice.
And it's a whole condo that I'm getting ready for rent in a week. So yeah, it was so I called him and told him thank you and got to chop it up with him. But yeah, it was dope, man. So yeah, so I'm going to London. I'm excited. I'm gonna be there for 12 days. I'm going August 1st to the 13th. If you guys out there, if you got any clothing lines or brands or anything, you know what I mean, make sure you get my size, XL, double XL. Make sure I'm gonna need a whole wardrobe before I go to
Nigga
London.
from London on here right now? Or you sending people from out here?
No, people from out here if they want me to wear their shit.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got a question for you guys, and this is relevant.
Okay.
Who created the word pape?
I think
Because I've heard a
Young-
lot of
Created it?
people use it lately.
Was that
Created it?
Where did it come from?
Detroit?
That's a word that's just in the game.
It's just in the game. It's just one letter short of paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because everybody uses it, but it was definitely in my notes.
Yeah. Paper, universal word. pretty
There we
much.
go.
For any nigga that's getting money,
Paper.
he getting that
Paper.
He getting that paper.
That pig.
Okay, so
Paper cake.
I mentioned this to the guys last week, but I wanted to get your take on this. So I contacted the lady who's in charge of the Sassoon Marina 4th of July celebration.
Okay.
It's on a Friday, 4th of July. The music acts are all booked and everything's already set in stone, right? But they have a thing that they're calling the community acts. And it's like, for instance, if you had a karate dojo, it would be like a karate demonstration, right?
Yeah.
What can we do as Fairfoot I Love You or Live from the Field Pod? Like, what can we do as like a community act, like an interaction thing that we can like get that booked? The only thing I can think of is kind of like what we did at the high school, where we give something away, give some shirts away, and then we do like some like fun questionnaires or something like a live pod kind of idea or whatever. But is there something else that we can do that is not music, but it's more like a live thing, interacting with the community during the 4th of July celebration?
What can we do, guy? What can we do?
Because like also too, I was thinking, you know, like we got Bijan's music, right?
I'm
So
tired of giving shit away.
well, for sure, right? For sure. I'm not saying that we want to give anything away, but like what I'm saying is like something involving the brands at our hometown, you know what I mean? Celebration. It's like, what could we do? Is there something we can do, or should we just
That's
go?
the only thing
It
that's
may
holding me
not,
back. I
sometimes.
don't know. The only thing I feel like we could do is to get the mics out there and the camera, but that's the only thing that's holding me back from buying mics and walking around and fucking with people. Is I don't got nobody to record me.
Yeah, I'll be honest. My whole thing with that,
Or just walking around, you know, live from the fields, nigga.
yeah,
What you doing?
so I've gone live from my
only thing
phone.
that I thought that I could do is it ain't even live. It'll just be recorded and
Right.
reposted.
Yeah.
But only thing I could think of is maybe getting those glasses.
The meta glasses.
Ooh, the
Meta
Ray-Ban
glasses,
ones.
yeah.
Yeah.
And running around. fucking
That's
people
actually
like
not a
that.
bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Huh.
But I don't know.
Maybe Nico can buy us all Ray-Ban glasses.
I think if it,
You see his face?
I think-
You see his face? Everybody wants to be CL until the time, right?
I think that I think if you know it got to make sense, and if it don't,
he shook the eyes like. Come
I think
on,
if
man.
it fits,
Facts, mine.
I think if it fits, it fits. But if it don't fit, it don't fit. You know, we don't got to force it.
No, for sure.
You know
Nah,
what
No,
I
I
mean,
mean,
for
just like
sure
period
not.
though. That's just like something that I
No,
wanna
yeah,
do.
just in general.
Just
Yeah,
period.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Real life live from the field type shit. You know, live from Vegas. Go fuck with people on the strip. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go to Cancun, line from Cancun. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna get my shit before by the time I get to Cancun. So
Are you going to Cancun?
Yeah,
When you going?
18.
Oh, that's dope.
June.
Mm-hmm.
Party,
That's
party,
sick.
party.
You been out there before?
Cancun. I would say yeah.
What you mean? I would say.
I was there on the
I got-
cruise.
I got a scooter.
okay.
I got a.
You know, you only get to be on land for.
Are you
about-
going to cruise this time, or no? You just
Nah,
went to Cancun.
Hey, I got a scooter guy in Cancun.
You only be out there for about 8 months.
I got a scooter guy in Cancun. He'll deliver the scooters
8
to the
months?
resort.
I mean 8 hours.
He'll deliver the
Yeah,
Yeah,
scooters.
yeah, yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
He'll deliver the scooters to the resort. So like you got like say it was you and 3 other people.
Yeah.
He'll deliver 4 scooters right outside the resort, and it's like
Amazing.
$40 a day.
Yeah, I'm gonna need
But
some.
it's fun because you can go meow.
But what's crazy is was I in Cancun? I don't know.
Cancun's fun.
I was in one of those towns. I was in Cancun. Yeah, when I got to Cancun, I went and rented the 4-wheelers.
Oh yeah,
I was
yeah,
riding
yeah.
around the 4-wheelers. Just,
Yeah.
You know me, I'm crazy. I was putting
Yeah.
on every pharmacy in the town.
Pharmacy.
Hell yeah, Cancun's dope. I like Tulum though. If I'm gonna be in Cancun, I'm gonna try and get out of the box a little bit. And
But
go
you know,
to
you
Tulum.
don't need no for a prescription to get nothing.
Have you ever been to a cenote? You know what that is?
Nah, Sereno.
No, a cenote. It's okay. So listen, when you're in Cancun, while you're there,
It's the water
you
stuff.
can
Yeah.
you can talk to your hotel or whatever,
Yeah.
plan an
'Cause
excursion.
where I'm going for this time is a all inclusive.
Yeah, for sure.
Resort.
But they have excursions that you can book through the resort.
Yeah.
So if you get a chance, go to it's
Cenote.
a C with a C, like Crippen,
Yeah.
cenote.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Ceno.
I'm joking.
See,
I know. You know, it's funny. I have an even funnier story like about some other stuff. I was like, I can't even tell that now.
All right.
But anyways, so the cenote. So what a cenote is over there. The way that the kind of land works,
Yeah.
it's like rocky formation, and underneath there's water. So it's like a cave that's like has beautiful water. It's like crystal blue water,
Yeah.
like almost untouched besides the people that are there. And so you take an excursion there and you go swimming in the cenote, which is like an underground cave
Yeah.
kind of like water thing. It's dope though. It's like the thing to do out there.
Okay.
Yeah, to go to a cenote.
See, they was like, you need to go to the flea market.
No, no, you got
And you
ruins,
can get
bro.
like
you got
a,
real ruins there, like
a pineapple,
drive.
a pineapple, like a real pineapple, and then they make a drink out of it. I'm serious.
Look,
You do that anywhere.
So this is just outside
Any
Cancun.
Caribbean
This is
or
the Tulum.
that
This is
ain't
my
really
pops.
Caribbean. I think
Look at
maybe
my
the
pops
water.
in
I don't
Tulum.
even think the water's Caribbean.
It's a wild
He
Compton
look
boy right
Bob-
there.
He look like Bob uncle.
My uncle.
This is my pops.
Miley dad.
Oh, he crazy. Yeah, Ruben.
Dewey.
Kinda.
I told you.
Yeah, man. I love it out there, bro.
I
It's
don't-
sick out there.
When I be going to places, I don't be doing the excursions, man.
I love the
I
excursions,
ain't
bro.
excursion type.
Take
player.
me to the ruins, bro. Look at that. Look at that shit, bro. Take me to the ruins.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
that's
You ain't
just
an
outside
excursion
Cancun.
I ain't gonna speak on that on camera.
What excursions?
Yeah.
No, when we went to Cancun, we went
Hey,
to the
look,
turf.
look,
Crazy.
look.
Me and brother, me and
No.
brother.
I'm talking about the excursions though. You ain't like an excursion type of nigga. I ain't take you to the hood. Right?
Okay, so when we talking about excursions,
You don't fuck with the excursions like
Let's
that. Or
hear
the
it.
drink
Let's hear it.
pass.
on the street.
The drink passes. The drink passes. Oh, there's a story there. There's a story there. Y'all been friends for too long.
No, this is just,
You feel
No.
me? He's like, nigga, for what? You can get a
For
jet ski
what?
yourself.
what? Just ski yourself?
Yeah, go out there, find a nigga doing jet skis,
Huh? Yeah, you definitely do. As opposed to what? To paying for it
paying
before?
for it through the.
Online.
course.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh no,
Of
for
course.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm
Yeah,
definitely
that's all
wanting
I'm
to talk to the
saying.
local
No, you-
dude.
That's
No,
all
I'm
I'm
definitely
saying.
wanting to talk to the local dude.
That's all
I
I'm
ain't booking
saying.
it online ahead of time. Absolutely
Nah,
not.
hell no, they gonna
No,
tax
no,
your ass.
absolutely, for sure.
That's all I'm saying, kid.
Hell yeah.
It's different. It's different when you're traveling with kids.
I ain't.
It is different
Yeah,
traveling
I
with
don't do
kids.
that.
Yeah,
See, that's what I'm
I haven't
saying.
done that before.
So the
Well,
last couple
I
times
have-
I've
I
traveled
have.
has been with my, or when I went on the
But the
cruise,
only
it's
thing
been
that's
with
cool
kids.
about traveling with kids is you got an older kid to watch the baby. You still kind
No, yes,
First
for
of all,
sure.
there's
That
nothing cool about traveling with kids
that-
other than
Well,
getting
yeah.
your
That's
kids
kind of like
experience.
not even traveling with kids.
no, true. Well,
In a sense.
they're just kind of getting to that age though, a little
Yeah.
bit right now. Like the first time we went, no, because she was still Yaz was 6 and Malia was 4. She's gonna turn 16, so she was 14. But still, 6 is still kind of, and it's the
But
first time.
Yaz
on a
was so little.
cruise.
Yaz was so little. It was kind of like not
Yeah.
really the age to leave. Like now they're at. You're right. They're at the age where it's kind of like.
But cruises at the same time, they got the
So you ain't never been in the house by yourself with just you and BJ and your mom will leave and be like, don't open the door for nobody.
of course.
That was different.
But we
though.
boys though.
We came from a different time though, bro.
And we came from a different time, but
Look,
we
we
boys
didn't
though.
have-
I ain't doing
yeah.
that to my daughters.
But,
What?
But let's be
2
honest,
daughters.
bro. We didn't have every single thing at our phone.
It should be
fingertips.
better today because
Nah,
now you're way
it's
more
hard.
protected. There's hella
Nah.
cameras around.
I'm not
Can't
saying-
That
nobody-
is
if
true.
anybody
That
comes
is
to the
true.
door, you get to see who coming to the
I'm
door.
not saying Malia don't watch. Yes, I'm not saying that at all. Because yes, she does.
Yeah.
Of course. When she gets like, yeah, since she been like, yeah, of course. But me and my brother for sure.
Yeah, it's different.
But me and
though.
my brother are a little closer in age though too.
and that's way
Have you
different.
ever went to the store to get your auntie a pack of cigarettes
Not too bad.
before you was 18 or 21?
No. That it was like 16 or something,
Nah,
17,
like 11 on the
11,
bike
12. No.
with a note.
No.
Damn.
I got a question. If
No.
you went to the store,
Not out
if
here.
you went to the store,
Where?
for like,
Out here.
Hey, look.
Convenience Mart
Hey,
Convenience
look.
Mart, where?
on Claybank.
Ooh, that's the one. That's the one right there.
Next to the pizza place, Straw Hat Pizza?
Yeah.
Damn.
Mike's.
I
Not
was
Straw
about,
Hat.
I was about 12. I was
That's
about 12 years old.
No, it's Straw Hat Pizza.
I know now, but that's
Oh, it was Mountain
that's
Mike's back in the day?
all
Yeah.
forever.
Got you.
Yeah.
Nav Joe's parents own that Mountain Mike's.
Who?
My homegirl Nav Joe.
That's a
That,
girl?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's a crazy name.
It is crazy because I seen
I
a
love
dude with the same name online. Like a dude followed me, and I was like, "Wait, that's a dude's name."
Nav Joe?
That's her name. Yeah,
But you know, they be lying about their name.
she was not. That was her name. She was.
No, I'm serious.
No.
Do
But
they?
that was.
Asians and Indians be lying about their name.
But that was her Indian name, like Navjo. But the whole thing was, she was different, bro. She was an Indian girl that was
They
like a
just short,
thug,
man.
bro. No, she was like
most
a
Indians,
thug, bro.
most Indians is thugs.
But as a
though.
girl, it was kind of different. She was very
Yeah.
blunt, very straight, very Fairfield, and it's hilarious because I see her
Yeah.
on Facebook now, and she's like married and has a husband and kids, and I'm like, I don't know if your husband knows how thug you are.
I think it was this girl named Myra.
That happens, bro. You know what I mean? Like it happens.
I
Like
think it
people
was a girl
soften up.
named Myra. I want to know what she doing today.
I think I know who you might be talking
Nah, you
about.
too young, brother.
Myra was older than me.
Way older. Yeah, she was an
I knew a
Indian,
Myra.
Arab type shit.
Oh no. The one I'm talking about was Mexican. All right, man. So I got a couple quick questions. Choose.
What's up, brother?
Are you charging me for a feature? He wasn't expecting that question. I love it.
I wouldn't charge you. You would just have to set up the studio time. You know what I'm saying? So,
All right,
or find somewhere to do it for free,
for sure.
like here or something.
For sure.
The house. It'll be on the house like a chimney.
Yeah. All right, I love it. You guys are here first.
Yeah, I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
I even though I am
So-
making my comeback, I just did 2 raps in one night.
Hey, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So Bijan encouraged me to maybe do an EP
Okay.
with Mac Wayne.
Okay.
right? Partner with him.
The beat nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah.
partner with him. Do a little EP. And so I'm thinking of calling it The Genie of the Flats.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I think just call it Genie of the Flats. It's a
Ain't nothing
little
wrong with that.
And I'm gonna put together a little something, but I just want, you know what I mean? Talk to the homies. And I didn't think you were gonna try to be. I just thought it was a funny question to ask. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I appreciate that. And I think it'll be fun, man. I think Bijan told me. So this is the last time when we were kind of just in here. And he was like, a verse a day keeps the haters away.
Mm.
And so I just been working at it. I just been writing a little bit, having some fun.
But you gotta really do a verse, like at least 12 bars.
Oh, no. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this 8-bar shit is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know where this shit came from.
No. Well, okay. What about 8 bars if you're going back and forth with someone? If it's 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, and you going, and
But
it's
really,
being
at the
like
most, it
24.
should be a 16.
It ain't no
bars.
rules, man.
No. I'm asking because that's been very popular.
I don't
lately.
know
That
how
back
this
and
nigga.
forth- That back and forth
You
has
a
been
old
popular.
young nigga?
Ain't no rules.
I don't know. I'm a real OG. Like
Now this is another conversation we've been having.
No, I wanna hear it. Let's have it.
on some real shit. Like I'm a real OG.
This is a rapid
I'm just stuck
conversation
in
we've
my
been
ways.
having
Okay.
all week.
Like
Like
verse,
an old person.
like verse hook, like that type thing. Kind of what you're saying.
Yeah, verse hook. But
Yeah.
I came from verse hook,
Bridge.
verse hook.
Oh, okay.
It's like three verses.
3 16s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But-
one of those
but-
verses might even be a
But
bridge.
but that's
like something
why.
different.
But now I get it. Now it's starting to make me understand more. That's why it's so many rappers.
Yeah.
Oh, because they don't have to work that hard to do it.
Yeah, that shit ain't nothing.
Well,
Well, it ain't-
okay. So now, okay,
It's just
listen.
the attention span has changed.
Okay, can I bring up something that's
Yeah, the
People don't want to listen for 4 minutes on
internet has lowered everybody's attention span
for sure.
okay? But listen, it's not just the internet.
And phones too, just
Yeah, it's
being
not-
able to have everything at your fingertips.
But besides, yeah, that's the internet.
well, the phones.
If your phone didn't have no internet, what could you do?
no music, that ain't got nothing to do with the internet.
Yeah, it is. That's,
Apple Music ain't got nothing to do with the
the
internet.
internet is lowering everybody's attention span.
Phones.
But without the internet, what could you do with your phone?
Oh yeah, I guess. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying. You need. No, you don't need the internet to have a phone.
Without the internet, what can you do with your phone?
Listen to music.
Yeah, but that's not what's causing the attention span.
I feel you. Yeah. True.
It's hand in hand. It goes hand in hand. Internet and phone is
Well,
almost
social media.
Nah, just the internet. Because niggas be on there doing hella shit.
on
A
a computer.
nigga get bored and go to Amazon
Well,
and just
before we were on
start
our
window
phones,
shopping,
but look at
eBay
this.
and shit.
But look at this. Before
See
we
what's
had-
on sneakers.
Yeah.
But before we had the
So
phones,
it ain't
true,
just
true.
social media.
But before
True.
we had the phones like how we do it now, we were on the internet watching videos, like watching shit.
Yeah, but you had to be
Like,
at home. You had to be stationary
That
to do
was the
that.
whole part.
Yeah.
You
about
couldn't be
that.
in motion doing
But you
that.
would- but
now
you
you
would-
in motion
but you
doing
would
that. I'm driving
download
looking at my
shit,
shit. And that's
but you would
ridiculous.
download shit. You would put shit to download and then
That's only music.
put it
though.
on. That we talk about music.
Yeah,
That's
well,
what
no,
we're talking about.
but the music ain't what's shortening the attention span though. We talking about the internet shortening the attention
That's true
span.
because it has nothing to do with music. It just has to do with attention. Period.
Yeah.
Blah blah.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing though: does that stick? Or does that last?
What?
Like music that's just made for the internet only? or
No,
just- it never does.
no.
Now listen.
But you want to know what does? What is holding up? If you can't have a 10-year run, you gonna disappear.
For sure.
And that's what's holding up. And that's been since the beginning of time before the internet.
Can I tell you something about that 10
True.
years? Since I was a little kid, my dad has been telling me, whatever you do today, it affects you in 10 years. And I just always had that weird mentality of like 10-year blocks. And I think that you have to develop that as an entrepreneur, artist, and whatever you are. You have to think in the future. What am I doing today? And how's that going to blossom later? Maybe not be paying off at this moment, but how's it going to turn into something later? But I think what I was asking about, does it last, is because here, this is something that happened this week. I know you guys probably haven't seen the clip, but it went around and went kind of viral. It was Too Short. Too Short went on to Back on Fig, right, with T-Rail and Smack.
Yeah,
Right?
I seen that.
Okay, so Too Short was on there, and they asked him about La Russell. Now, I have vowed not to ever down an artist or say anything about that stuff
real
here,
quick,
right?
Real quick though, you gotta keep thinking about what you're saying, but I just gotta get this out because when I seen it, our first thing I thought about was you.
I love that. Now here's the thing. Now here's the
What did he
thing.
say? What did he say?
So what he said was, they
No,
said,
me.
no, yeah. The first thing you thought about was me.
When I
you
seen
thought about
this.
you thought about me saying like what I said.
No. I just seen something recently today, actually. The Cupcake No Feeling video. I was watching it. And then when I seen this one part, the first thing I thought about was you.
Okay.
What part?
The little girl in there.
Oh.
Did you see it?
Oh, Avery Rose.
Yeah, did you see
She's
it?
coming to the pod.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. She's coming to the pod. She's on the trampoline doing. She threw up a T. She threw up a T for Pharrell. I didn't know she did that when she jumped on the trampoline.
Mm-hmm.
She's actually really sweet. And here's the thing that I got to know the dad.
Yeah.
And what my concern was like, is it
Is
him
she-
doing this or is it her? And literally, when I met the dad, I was like, hey, man, I've been seeing you guys online. And his first words were, hey, man, as long as she loves it and she wants to do it, I'm just here to support her. And that's literally what it was. It is her doing it. And that was really cool. And it changed. And then I met her, sweetheart, you know what I mean? Smart little girl. And I was like, God dang it, she made me a fan.
So basically, you fucking with her now.
I am. She's coming to the pod one day. Hey, and shout out Avery, man, because she got her little thing at the Oakland Ballers. She did her little thing. She's been dropping merch. She's been doing her thing. But I will say with LaRussell again, I'm no downside or anything. So here's what happened. So they had Too Short on Back on Fig. They had conversations about all kind of things, his career, all whatever. Then they literally said, "How do you feel about LaRussell?" And his exact words were, LaRussell, his music, well, it's good, but he really has just become really good at making money and getting an audience, which is great. But I think in the comments and a lot of other things, people were saying, I can't name a LaRussell song that I love, blah, blah. I can. I love his Neff the Pharaoh. That shit is. Shoo,
so we agree on that.
No, y'all talking about two different songs.
I'm talking about Go Get That
He
Bag.
ain't talking about that song.
I'm talking about the Furley Ghost one.
How you know?
Got her.
I've
talked to you, and I know that you. Yeah,
you talking to me.
I know what song y'all both talking about.
But that's tight because I'm gonna check that one out.
Now, I like Go Get That Bag.
But
too.
see, but look at what we're talking about though. We're talking about LaRussell next to Neff, and what does Neff always do? Neff always gonna make music. Yeah. He's gonna make He's gonna make a hit. You know what I mean? Dude, when I first
Neff kind of want to be like the next Mac Dre too.
Bro,
Who else wants to? Said two.
What his boy Scando?
Okay, but here's the thing, right?
His brother.
He wants to be like Mac Dre.
Well, that's like his best friend, though, right?
That's his brother.
That's an actual brother.
That's his brother.
Oh,
they look
shit.
alike. You can't tell.
I never really knew that was his actual blood brother. Oh, it's tight. Mm-hmm. That's even more special that knowing that. I just thought they were like boys, and he called him his brother. You know what I mean? Yeah. But no, what I love about Neff, when I first found Neff was MAC. I mastered the art of communications, and I was like, "Oh shit, this fool is Mac Dre, like reincarnated." And then when
MAC, that's master the art of communication.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. That nigga,
he did that with Kyle Nessa.
No, but it's somebody named that. He all of that. Like he got so many abbreviations for MAC.
Yeah, for sure.
Mark Anthony Chandler.
That's a person.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, that's dope. But I love
that was song. The Max. The original Mac?
Mac from Oakland, from the Acorns. MAC.
Oh.
His name is just MAC.
Oh, actually, Smack talks about him. Mac, from the Acorns. Yeah. That's his cousin or something like that.
Oh, you want to know what's hella crazy? As I was watching a fucking Northern Cali Gone Wild episode, and they got Smack as like the trailer.
He's in Oakland right now at a bike thing. I was thinking about pulling up, but I'm decided not to go to Oakland tonight. Oh man, that's dope. Let's see here. Blah, blah, blah.
You never finished your thought on the LaRussell.
Oh yeah. So okay. So the whole thing with LaRussell, right, is that I think that like what Too Short said, he's done a great job of going viral, garnering an audience, doing all kind of things in his own lane. But I think we all still need and are waiting for that real great LaRussell hit.
I think it will come. I think it will come.
Why do you think it'll come? Just
you-
because keep throwing out shit at the wall,
Yep.
something gonna stick.
Yep.
But some haven't stuck for so many people.
Don't matter.
That's true.
Oh, for so many people, not to build up a following that he's built up like that
Well, that's true.
independently
That's true.
for the most part, just off muscle, off being smart enough to be able to, you know what I'm saying?
Then why haven't anything stuck yet? Because right now we're going on about 3-4 years.
I think you know why. The one reason I think that something hasn't stuck because he drops so much music.
Boom. It kind of waters things down.
It doesn't water it down, but
Well,
he don't. And I'm like, you know how how he comes is not your normal way of how how labels and record labels have been for so long, right?
True.
You drop an album, you push a single. This is what you do. You put all your energy into that single. You push it for 6 months to a year, like Cheese was saying earlier, 6 months to a year.
And he's distributed through Empire, right?
I don't know.
But Russell,
business.
nah, hell no.
No?
I
So
don't know.
it's just him.
Yeah.
I think it goes through even and stuff. But at the end of the day, I think that
Bulldog
is I think that's what it is.
Okay, here's my question, right?
He gives us so much stuff. It's hard for everybody to go to one song because he's dropping so much shit
Okay, so
constantly, and that's what's garnered him the attention span, right?
so here's my question, right? And because we all have looked at kind of like these kind of things, right? Do you think it's like his numbers and his back catalog, like, you know, the core fan base that he has that always shows up to the pergola, always kind of that? Do you think that's kind of like, in a way, I hate to say this, but like limiting him? Because
No.
huh?
Hell no. Why?
Oh, here's why. I'm going to get to my why. Because I feel like sometimes as an artist, if you didn't go through that, like, I have to make it, I need one, I got to make something. And he's like literally kind of had this like core fan base since he's come out. Like, he's built it up, but they kind of just love anything he does. And so it kind of doesn't have that same kind of like hunger that like here's what it. You feel what I'm saying at all? Like, does that make sense?
I think. Have you been to a show?
I have not. Have you?
Yes.
Oh, I have. At
Have
the 415 day, he did something.
Okay.
Okay.
That wasn't his show though,
No.
because that's not his. That's not. Those aren't his fans.
Are you talking about at the pergola? You went?
I have not been at the pergola.
Okay,
I'm just saying,
that's-
being to his show,
Okay.
because his show is like it's experience, bro.
Okay.
Like when you got fans, you can feel the energy, you can feel the love in there.
Yeah.
I think that there's nothing. I don't think there's anything negative to say, bro.
No
Like,
one's saying
just-
nothing negative.
you
Really.
know what
We're
I'm just
talking
saying?
about what.
I think when you keep working, eventually it's gonna happen, bro.
That's what's up.
You got the people is there. Something gonna hit.
I ain't gonna lie, you might not never just blow up out of this area, but you could get rich.
Well, that's what I was
Definitely
talking
can get
about.
rich.
That's what I was talking about.
And
He's
it all
rich.
depends on what is your goal.
And I'd call him
What's your
rich,
end
even
goal?
if it's not financially all the way. I'd call him rich, even just the love he gets, man. Because number one, I could never ever say anything negative by someone who's respected by people that I love. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen him move and go through circles and rappers
But-
and all kind of things. And get
Yeah,
respect
but at the same
and
time,
love
just
and
the,
all that kind of stuff.
the hip hop circuit is just like a dick sucking circuit, though.
But with that being said,
Just
Yeah, but he
period.
got songs
Just
for
that's just
everybody.
and,
With
and-
that-
and that's just for a lack of better terms, because I don't know how.
well,
to
that's the
explain it.
industry in general. Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
No,
yes.
you're right.
That's the industry.
It's like, nigga, if
Yes.
you own, it's like, nigga, if you own and I'm on, I'm gonna do a verse with you. You gonna
Right.
give me a verse for free? I'm gonna give
Yeah.
you a verse for free, and
Right.
I don't even know you.
yeah,
Right,
that's
you
the
know what I'm
industry
saying?
shit.
But we gonna charge Johnny 500,000.
Of
Right,
course.
right.
And that's what I
right,
mean
right.
by what I said. Not
Yeah.
And that's just for a lack of better terms. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I guess
for
you could
sure.
Say like a crab in a bucket, but it's not even a crab in a bucket, because a crab in a bucket is pushing niggas that's trying to get to the top down. But if you
Well, that in a way is pushing
But-
niggas that's trying to come up down
It is,
because you're
but-
trying to take all the money they got. But
if
it's
we all
understandable
at the
though, too.
top,
It's understandable
if
too,
you,
though.
And it's crazy because it's like it's not really a crab in the bucket, because if you're very, very close to me, I'm gonna pull you up so I don't look like a hater, because you just
Right.
might blow past me.
But not if
So
I
I'm
don't know
gonna pull
you.
up. Even if I don't know you. Even if I don't know you.
Man, it's still competition.
Yeah, but I'm still gonna pull you up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna push you down.
No, I'm
But-
gonna pull you up, and I'm gonna do a song with you
but-
for free.
but I
and we
think-
gonna, and
Well,
I-
that's what you just said. But, you just said that was dick sucking though.
But
it
the crab,
is.
But see, that's. I think you're better.
What
on
I
that
said it
part.
was, it's not a crab in a bucket.
Okay, it's not a crab in a
Because
bucket. And,
if you're
and
close to coming up, a crab in a bucket gonna push you down. But if you're
Yeah.
close to coming up in this rap shit or just hip hop shit, period, and I think you might blow past me, I'm gonna pull you up.
Okay,
just
so
to say, you know what I'm saying? Even if you already had trajectory to pass me,
I've got a
I'm
word.
gonna still reach down to you.
Well,
I got a
I
word.
think that's just being a real one. You're supposed to do that, right?
I got a word to replace dick sucking.
Then why you don't do that for the niggas at the bottom?
Pause.
Because it got to be something mutual. It got to be a mutual. It got to be mutual.
You're just coming up, but I see you about to blow past me.
So that's the mutuality of it.
No.
Because if you blow past me, I got a song with you
Nope,
already,
it's
and
not a
I showed
mutuality,
you love already.
But it's not a mutuality.
So when I want to get one back from you,
here's what I think it is. It's an opportunist. You see an opportunity and you have to take it. And so it's a sport that is built on opportunists. Because you said if you see someone coming up, it's like here's an opportunity that I can look good.
Yeah.
And it's just taking advantage of the opportunities. And I think that's what because like you said, like dick sucking sounds a little crazy. But it's like everyone is trying to always either one up or be the reason why something happened. Because what do people say? Oh, I was there when this happened, and when blah blah. And I'm the reason for this. Boom, very simple. The whole Joey Badass and West Coast beef. They saying, well, Joey Badass opened up for TDE on a tour. And it's like, boom. Now we gotta be like, well, he opened up for us, so we were the reason that he. And it's like, boom, back and forth. So I don't know, man. I think that in this, like everything that's going on, for sure. I mean, with rap in general, like, yes, it's a sport, but it is a business. And I just think that with, like I said, the comfortability, getting rich, because again, whether he's rich financially, I don't know but he does have a fan base and people who support everything he does. He has the love and the respect of a lot of people that we see moved. And yeah, there is that opportunist things, but I see him with people that I know respect him, and he got a song with Bijan. Like, that shit is tight. You know what I mean? So it's like, there's definitely.
You got a song with EP too.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
What I have to say is this. And going back to what we were saying, having a song to blow up out of the Bay, ain't too many people got songs like that.
That's true. Dude, Thanking is a special thing right
ain't nobody
now,
got, I mean, but dope. Still, that ain't blown up out the Bay yet.
No, but it's
not to discredit, but it ain't like, what's the last song from the Bay that blew up outside of the Bay? That wasn't from Too Short or E40. We can't name one.
Honestly, it would probably be the Sage the Gemini.
Sage the Gemini,
Red
for
Nose. Sure. Yeah, like that really, bro. I've been places
for sure.
I've been places overseas and that comes.
I was in Turkey. They played it.
Exactly.
You was where?
Turkey.
That's special.
In the club.
Like, that is one of them.
I was in the country of Louisiana.
Now, here's what's different about us and a lot of other people that put out bangers is that they have music sometimes, but they can't create the moment or the vibe that goes with it, which is special because we from the Bay have that. And I think that that's where the world is going, is kind of like moving from just music to like creating moments and things. Well, it has been that, but I just think that, man, we're at a dope time right now. I think it's big stuff happening. And again, none of this was any shade to anything that happened. I was just commenting on the Too Short thing. And I just think that sometimes we have to see that sometimes just dropping a lot and being busy does not always mean that you're productive and you're doing great things. And I can't wait for one of them classics to finally drop from LaRussell. I'm looking forward to that. I am excited for Avery, the young girl too. She's doing a lot of cool things out there, man. It was cool meeting both of them. I met LaRussell, and I when I came in here after meeting him at 415 Day, and I definitely said, man, I respected him more than when I didn't get to meet him before, because I saw him interact with his fans, and he really is a person of the people, and that you can never shy away from that. You know what I mean? So shout out to LaRussell, shout out to all of them. On the random other front though, have you guys as dads, have you guys been into it at all? What's been going on with that dude DDG and Haley Bailey?
The domestic violence shit and shit.
Yeah. Now here's my question: do you guys think that that's like real, or do you think that's like
that's
just
real
court games and stuff?
No, that's real. Niggas
don't
be putting their kids and shit and their wife and their inside family business on the internet like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a crazy thing, man. I think it's really crazy the way people put everything out online nowadays. You know what I mean?
Well, he came from the streaming and YouTube world, so
true.
That's where he came from.
True.
Maybe not even streaming. He was YouTubing. This was before streaming.
So do you think that's
I believe,
like a trap?
right? He was a YouTuber.
Do you think it's like a trap?
I think that's what he made his name from, and that's his life. Because
he rapped too.
Yeah, but after he started rapping and he broke up with the girl, he went back to streaming. He came back to streaming.
Yeah, he's been streaming tough.
So
He's at the Kaisanat thing right now.
so that is where the now every streaming is basically your life, right?
Yeah.
Is it not?
Yeah.
Well, maybe not, because I don't know if Casa Nuts is like that. I ain't really tuned in, but he just got
Carson not really just a nigga. He
the
streaming
nigga.
king, yeah.
Oh, okay.
As far as streaming goes.
Well, yeah. Well, and as far as streaming goes, yeah, Kai's the man. DDG
That's
is
a
the
little
man
too much.
too.
No, but Kai like the top of the top.
I don't do any
It's
of that
too
stuff
much.
either.
It's
yeah.
too hey. Like
Yeah,
it's too
so-
loud for me.
So here's the
in
thing,
my
right?
ears, bro. I can't do it.
Here's the thing, right? It's a thing, but
Especially
like,
with God, his
it
shit
is.
be
Well, that's
loud
crazy.
as
That's
hell.
hella crazy
Because I'm an OG.
I just
Bro,
watched
I'm
some.
an
I
OG.
just watched
I
a
feel the
clip
same
where they
way,
caught
bro.
the nigga outside
I feel the same way.
outside of the streaming university,
Uh-huh.
but it had to be like planned or something. That was the first thing.
Yeah, it's all. It's,
Yeah,
it's like reality
I was looking
TV.
at it. I was like, damn.
That's
What,
really
it's so
what
loud?
It is.
yeah.
It really is. It
Like,
really is. Young
I'm an
people.
OG.
She was like, hey, nigga, get the fuck up out of here, nigga.
Like, turn the volume
Yeah,
down,
I
bro.
was like,
The
what
mic
the
is too
fuck?
close or something, bro. Like, it hurts my ears. So, like, y'all don't be watching it,
That's
but
hella
it'll come
funny.
through
That's
her
hella
shit.
funny that you say that and not say
Yeah,
That's hella funny.
because that'll mess with your mental, though. You hear that shit at 7:30 in the morning. Just wait till Grayson start watching shit or watching the YouTube and shit like that.
We watching gangster shit, paid for, belly, Menace in Society.
What?
We watching all
When he start watching YouTube and start scrolling, does he watch YouTube already? And
Yeah.
he starts scrolling through and they get to them loud ass
Yeah.
reels and shit.
Yeah,
Oh my
You'll look, you
goodness.
like, man, they cussing, man. Give me that
For
phone.
sure. Cussing hella loud. It's
Yeah.
7:25 in the morning. I don't want to hear this shit.
Come on.
You feel me?
But before school, I don't play that. I don't play that shit.
He soundtrack
After
is
school,
shit.
yeah.
I've been trying not to, but
My boy's
Before
trying
school, I ain't playing that shit.
to. My boy Nico's trying to have his coffee. Like,
We
turn that shit
arguing.
down.
I argue with her.
We gotta focus on school.
No, I feel that.
What
Hell
color
yeah.
is this?
That's good. You gotta.
My brother that he has like a little farm. They don't. None of the kids have tablets or anything like that. They have like so many games, like literally board games and card games and just all that stuff. But they're like ferocious readers, and it's
That's
just
dope.
like if it's not there, they don't really like
Trip on
know.
it. Yeah.
Well, they don't really know to not. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
they do all kinds of shit. But yeah, it's. But I can see that
That's
being
dope.
hard. But yeah,
But
but
the other
that's a
side of
lot
that
work,
is
though.
other side of that is not to them. I'm more so saying for my daughters, Yazzie, because Malia's a little older. But you gotta think in 20, 25 years, where are we gonna be at? So
Yeah.
they gotta know how to work that shit.
Yeah. But what I'm saying
You
is,
gotta be able to navigate through this shit.
But
You
what
feel
I'm
what I'm
saying is
saying?
even
Yeah,
for my
they
brother
there
to
teaching
do
little
that,
social media classes and shit in school.
And
but for
I
my
got my
brother to
daughter
do
on that shit
is
already.
a lot of work, though.
Huh?
For my brother to do that, it's a lot of work.
Well, this not a comparison. I'm just more so saying
no,
what
no, but I'm just
from-
saying, like,
Oh, for him to
for
do
him to
what-
actually keep them.
Oh
off the
yeah,
stuff,
that is hella
you
work.
have to provide
sure.
events.
Well, you just
like, all
you're
kinds
just
of
basically
stuff.
going back to what we were doing
But
as
that-
kids.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
You know what I
it's so
mean?
much easier to just hand it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like I watch him like, damn, dude, you do a lot of stuff just to keep your kids away from it. But it's like you kind of see it, and it's like you said, in 25 years, where is it gonna be? And it's like I don't know, but them kids know how to raise animals. I'm gonna need to eat.
Until AI start raising all the animals,
That's true. That's coming, man.
right?
That's coming, bro. That's one of the reasons, like when we had the conversation, why I wanted to start the pod, because it's like, yo, AI is coming. A lot of jobs are going out of stink, and who's gonna thrive? Those who are personalities,
Barbers.
creators, but the personalities, the creators, the people they're gonna need to have a unique perspective on life, because a lot of people they just go with the flow, man. You know?
Yeah, and they look for someone to lead them. They look
True.
for someone to entertain them. They look for, you know what I mean? Everybody has different personality traits. Everybody is, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's different. Like my older daughter, I try to get her to start a YouTube. She don't want to start a YouTube. I'm like, just go on there and do your edges. Cause I came across a video of a girl that just like be doing her hair. And I'm like, Malia, you could do this easy. Just go on there, just film yourself doing your edges. Cause a lot of girls, cause I was somewhere and someone was like, oh, girl, you did your edges. Right. So I'm like, let's just make videos. You just show how you doing your hair, little tutorials.
Is she not into it?
Oh, she said she's gonna do it, but I need to buy the stuff. You know, little kids always got something, you know what I mean? But she don't like when we be doing our skits, me and wifey, Malia don't be wanting to be in it.
Yeah.
She never wants to be in it.
You know, it's just a personality.
And
thing for some
I
people.
think it's a teenager thing though too.
It's a personality thing sometimes too. You know what I mean? Because some people like to like see. Like I had an ex. She never. This is so random. She never liked to participate in like the charades game, but she loved to watch and loved to guess.
That's
But
funny.
it would be her time to get up. Be like, no.
Yeah.
And it would be like, come on, you have to. Like, no. You couldn't get into. So just some people personality.
Yeah, everybody's
They're just
different.
they're
For
just
sure.
not meant for that.
Everybody's
So
different.
yeah.
For sure.
Now that's dope, man. That's super
Was
dope.
DJ Khaled a rapper?
I
No, DJ
saw
Khaled
that.
is not a rapper. Khaled's on top of the YouTube game, but Mr. Beast got him. Mr. Beast got over.
Mr. Beast got everything, bro. Mr. Beast is he's a lucky little white boy, man.
Yeah.
You know what? He's just one of the originals that came up with real unique shit that went viral. And you know what? We will always have to take into account what 2020 did. You know what I mean? 2020 changed everything. The COVID pandemic, everybody locked in, everybody watching shit. And that's what like we're seeing nowadays with like the downfall of No Jumper and shit. They got 4 million YouTube subscribers, but they can't get over 20, 30,000 views on a clip because it's like some people just are tuned out now. You know what I mean? Like that was a pandemic thing. I was watching it then. I don't want to hear you now, you know? And that's again what I like about what we're doing here.
Well, that's about it's 5-year things. Every 5 years, shit switch up.
Yeah. And what we're doing here has been fun because here's the thing. None of us are looking to be at the top of the podcast game. None of us are looking at, you know what I mean? Like necessarily this is going to be the thing that's going to feed our families and it. Like, yo, we already got a bunch of other shit going on. We're just here Friday night, kicking it, having fun, like promoting real shit, doing real things. But we're also like out of all this has been new fun things that have been coming up, developing different kind of things. You know what I mean? And it's been dope. And like for me, I've gotten to grow up with some of the best rappers in the world as my mentors, as friends, as people I get to see here and there. You know what I mean? I got to grow up in one of the most beautiful places. Like I never wanted to be friends with other rappers. You know what I mean? Like it's not really my desire. I don't chase that. But then when I come across people, I meet creators or artists or whatever, it's so dope to link up and be like, yeah, man, come by the store. Come holla at us. But I just think that like everything that's going on right now, man, it's a shift happening. There's a real big shift happening. The internet is not even what it used to be. You know what I mean? Even nowadays on Instagram, it's like what goes viral. It's like we've all seen 1,000 people, unfortunately, get shot.
Yeah, but that's kind of how they took the shit took it from being real views to algorithm views because niggas was doing too much wild shit to get viral.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the nigga would go in Burger King and go behind the counter and all that. Shit. The motherfuckers, and then, they would do that every day, and that shit would catch
shock
traction.
value. Yeah,
Shoot, remember Junebug when he went viral? He just did his little thing, but it was like it took off. Now everybody tries to do something that's like that. Yeah.
But as far as this algorithm shit go, you really got to do something that's really something to go viral now, rather than just some bullshit.
But does that matter anymore?
Going viral?
Does that really like gain you fans or like people who fuck with you?
It matters, but you got to understand that. I don't know. Maybe I feel like once you slap a nigga and go viral, you got to switch it up and start going to church.
Yeah, start going to church
or something. I don't know. I'm serious. Because,
like the Boom Gang dude, John Gabbana or whatever.
Like that
he
nigga.
like super Christian now.
Yeah, like that nigga, or like the Hawk Tour girl.
Have you ever made a
She was started going to church?
A Christian
or like
song?
a God song? Like
The closest I ever did tell is Dare.
Dare?
I made a Dare song in the 6th grade. Dare to keep kids off drugs.
Was Officer Bob Smurlow your Dare instructor?
No.
Oh, okay. As the homie's dad, he was a Dare instructor for a few years.
Yeah,
So
nigga,
funny.
this was in 1993.
Yeah, mine would have been more like 98,
Yeah.
99.
This is 1993. I did a show and everything in front of the whole class.
Yo, have you guys wrote
What's
into
crazy is nigga in front of 6th, 7th, and 8th grades. People from Crystal.
What school?
I went to Susan Elementary, but they
Me
brought
too.
people from school.
You know the song?
What? The Susan Elementary song?
Susan Elementary, we love you. Our hearts, our stars, our colors too. And we always stand true. Susan Elementary.
I don't know if we had the song back then. But a lot of my...
I can't believe I just remember that, bro, from like 3rd and 4th grade. Holy shit, I have Mrs. Raspberry and Mrs. Lamphere.
That's crazy. I don't remember none of my teachers.
She had the Ducky, Miss Lamphere had the Ducky Village.
The only thing I remember from Susan Elementary
Holy
was
shit.
my first time, like, fucking with girls and shit like that. and not having sex or nothing like that. But
We had the little grass area with the trees back there.
yeah,
And I used to, bro, I think my first handhold with the girl was walking out to those trees on the Susan Elementary playground, bro.
nah, for real.
Holy
and I
shit.
remember, like a lot of my because I remember West Childs. The nigga West Childs was sitting on the rail right in front of the class, like waiting on me to come to school. Because I missed the first day or the first 2 days of school, and I came on the third day. And that nigga West was like, "Man, I've been waiting on you, man. You sit next to me, bro."
Mhm.
And I came on sitting next to that nigga West. It was a warm welcoming, bro.
That's
It was
crazy.
a warm welcoming to the school, to the city.
Have you always been tall? Like for your class?
No,
No, it was later in life. You got a growth
way,
spurt.
way later.
When I first met him, he wasn't that tall.
Really?
Way later.
That's weird. How's that
Way
feel?
later.
Like that's kind of odd.
Nigga, I just seen a nigga in Rayleigh's, nigga, last weekend. This nigga Brandon, and that he was like a year older than me and shit, but I haven't seen him since high school. You feel me? And I seen him in Rayleigh's last weekend. That nigga just damn. God damn, niggas grow after high school. I didn't know that.
That's crazy. I didn't know that,
That was
bro.
just last weekend.
That was crazy.
Yeah, so I didn't grow till after high school. You feel me? I was like a regular short fat nigga and shit.
That's funny.
Nah,
Bald headed.
mm-hmm.
Bald headed.
I feel like when I met you, you was full bald.
Probably.
I remember you have phone posits. I remember
Yeah.
the exact point. That's funny.
That's crazy.
Foamy boys.
Probably, kid. But I just was looking at it like I just seen my eighth, and I was in the 12th grade. I seen a picture at my mom's house. I was like, damn, cuz I don't look nothing like that no more, cuz. Cuz, baby, cuz. Look.
Oh,
That's the
shit.
truth, I remember.
Dang.
That's 1998, cuz. Fat
That's
nigga.
tight.
I was a fat nigga, cuz.
Crazy.
On everything. And I was layered.
All right, we're gonna check
Ooh.
Bijan's story. Let's see what he posted.
Look,
Yeah,
he
he
gonna
posted
show us
something.
Oh
show
shit!
his
Look at that.
self
He's with
before.
Worker Bee.
Worker
Feek.
Who is Worker Bee?
work baby.
Work baby. My bad.
That nigga said
I'm buzzed. I
Worker
read
Bee.
it wrong.
Worker
Work
Bee.
baby.
How you called that nigga Worker
I
Bee?
literally read it how I saw it.
Work
It's
dirty. He
funny.
said you the nigga that go
Work
out
baby.
and get the honey. He said he called that nigga a Worker Bee.
Look at this fool. Look at this fool. Look at him.
Look.
Look at him. Look at him. Look what?
Look, BJ.
Ah, look at brother.
Nico don't watch his
Look
brother's
at
stories.
brother. Look at brother.
I hadn't watched it then.
Hey,
But
my
I
boy got
watched it
every
now.
patch ever made on his jacket too. He got everything. He got the
Patch
field.
cuz.
He patch cuz.
Little patch.
Little
cuz.
patch cuz. Look at him. Look at him. He's so hyped. Bro, he's having so much fun.
Yeah,
Hella fun.
You acting like it's his song, nigga. Relax.
That is dope though. That is dope.
Tell him.
I mean,
Nigga,
he's-
it's not your
I mean,
song.
he's being the hype man though, right? Like at that point.
No, he is for sure.
Like at that point, that's
Oh,
that's
yeah, I guess that makes sense.
that's
huh?
fake, bro. Like,
I'm
come
not
on,
a good,
bro.
I'm not a good hype man. Then,
And
obviously.
you know what's funny? You're a good hype man, bro.
I don't be doing that.
Do it on your hooks. I got videos of
I'm
you,
on
bro.
the hook. I'm not the hype man.
Nah, but you,
But-
nigga, you is a
but
hype
he's
man.
playing
You be dancing.
the-
I
but
think I
he's
seen you
playing
doing
the-
the get low.
Bro, I see
I did this last time. I
Yeah,
did
at the
for sure.
Stratford High.
I did.
Oh,
You
yeah,
is a
you
good
did.
hype
You
man.
did the hype. Yeah, you did the.
You look just like that nigga. I don't know.
Nah, when me and my brother perform, my brother be leading it. Right here, my brother is so
Leading.
fix the
Fix
artist,
the main artist that he's
and
leaving.
Bijan's more so like getting the crowd hyped.
Yeah.
I don't be getting the crowd hyped. Bijan still be doing that when me and Bijan.
Wait, hold
perform.
on. Let's listen to what
Nah,
BJ
I
is
don't know.
actually
You be
doing.
dancing too and saying
I'm
shit.
saying getting the crowd hyped though.
Let's see.
But that comes from Bijan already. He already been like that. He's
Wait,
like a
wait,
beat.
wait. Hold on, we're gonna listen. We're gonna listen in live time.
I heard it already. That's Bijan talking. That's not Feek talking. That's what he does when we perform. You see what I'm saying?
Because he's playing his part. He's doing his thing.
So I'm saying I'm not a good hype man because he's being a good hype man now. I'm not a good hype man.
But Cousin Feet kind of be turned down now.
That is how
He
Feek.
too player.
That's how Feek is. That's usually how Feek is for sure.
Yeah.
He gets playing.
He too player. He be turned down.
That's dope though. He's doing a good job.
He's doing a great job. That doesn't mean Feet's not
He's
turned down.
doing great. That's dope.
And it comes with some They basically just got thrown into this too. It's not like they have rehearsed these past
No,
couple days.
Dan got thrown into it. Feek should have been rehearsing. Feek knew for a while.
No, he didn't. I don't think so.
No, what?
He knew that he was going to perform.
Yes, nigga.
I didn't know that.
Ooh,
He
we
told
found out real
Oh, he
time.
told you that? I didn't know that.
Real time.
That he
heard
was
it here
performing
first.
at Bottle Rock?
Yes.
Oh, he told you? I didn't know that.
You heard it here
He's going to
first.
Detroit tomorrow. He's performing there too.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Tell him I'll be there to play BJ
What?
part.
Oh, he
Okay.
fired up. You ain't going?
To Detroit?
Yeah.
Can I
He
tell you?
fired up.
Can I tell you?
Shit to do,
My
cuz.
Hey.
brother gonna try to finesse. My brother gonna hit me like shit, nigga. I'm on my way to Detroit.
Ooh,
Hey,
I
hey,
don't
might.
know about
hey.
that. He ready to pay $1,200 to go.
Nah, he
Yeah.
ain't doing that. He ain't doing that.
Hey,
Take it for sure, at least a nickel.
can I tell you what I've been doing?
500?
Yeah.
500 ain't bad. He
can
ain't
I-
never been to Detroit.
One way.
Oh,
Can I,
one way.
Can I tell you what I've been doing lately?
Yeah.
Can I tell you what I've been doing lately?
One
What?
way if you ain't been doing it.
I'm not even
Yeah.
joking.
Yeah.
Since Thinking came out,
Uh,
I've been Googling the words Dre's and E40.
Well,
Just
you don't
waiting
have
until
to.
something gets booked.
You don't have
No,
to.
no,
It's
no,
like
no, no.
every
As soon as it gets
other
announced-
month or every
It hasn't been, but there was a date that looks like it was posted for August 22nd, and I just need to know the date. So I see I
it
got
seemed like it should be before August 22nd. Though.
there should be one, but it just hasn't been posted yet.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting to hear about it. But
when was the last one?
you guys
April?
went.
No, March. So it should be one this month.
I missed.
No, June.
Well, summer's coming, so it's gonna be
It should
something.
be one in
Yeah, it's gonna
June,
be
and
something.
it should be one in August.
Yeah,
It should be one every
but
3
I'm
months.
gonna be there. I got my timeshare ready and everything.
Me too.
I'm
I
be
got
at-
my timeshare out there.
Yeah,
too,
Cancun.
guys. Got my timeshare in Vegas, guys.
Yeah, it's my aunt's, but I get it for Vegas every year.
That's what's up, guys.
That's what's up.
She's one of them OG holders that's had it for like 20 years.
I got free rooms out that bitch too.
Well, yeah, I love the. It's at Cancun. You ever been to that one?
No,
They got that pyramid with the water slide. It's off the strip, but it's nice. I love
it's
it.
called Cancun.
It's called Cancun.
Damn, I've never heard of it or nothing. That's crazy. That's crazy, kid.
All right, so we are here. Fairfield, I love you, man. It's been a fun night. Friday night here in Fairfield. Shout out to everybody who's been watching, participating. Have you guys been following that dude Miles Minnick's run, the Christian Cub?
Oh, hell
No?
no. I don't listen to Christian music.
You didn't see that E40, the method, the song? with
Oh,
E40,
I
Lecrae,
did
and
see
Miles?
it. That's
been
a
going
Christian
up.
song?
That's a Christian song.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's
Shout out to Christian Cuz.
Christian Cub, Miles Minnick, man. Yeah, he out of Pittsburgh.
That's
Cool
what's up.
dude, man. He's been doing his thing. So he's out there in LA. Song's been on the radio out there, Power 106. They've been going up.
I seen it. I don't know if you posted it or he posted it, but he posted like, damn, I can't believe or maybe he just might be in my algorithm now.
In the algae?
Yeah, because I seen him post it like, damn, I'm getting played on 106.
Yeah.
Well,
but
40
I didn't
posted it.
post that, so that
40
must have been
reposted
40.
it.
Yeah.
That
It might have been the 40
Oh,
collab.
yeah.
Yeah, because 40's been collabing with him on a lot of things. And I just think it's dope, man. I think it's dope that, well, first of all, 40 has always done that, right? He's always been a supporter and helping out the younger generation and everything. But now, even later, it's like this whole wave of, okay, so I was at Rich Rock's house one day. I was literally actually helping him fix a sink or something, and Droopy called him. And it was a conversation that him and Droopy were having, and then we ended up like smoking, and he was on speaker, and we were all talking. And Droopy was like, this is like 4 or 5 years ago. He's like, I think the next wave that's coming is going to be like God, because people need God. And he was just saying like God. It wasn't saying Christian, was anything. It was just like people need God. I think that's what's coming next. And it was crazy to see 4 years later that kind of come to fruition. You know what I mean? And I just think that there's some people out there that like they need that. They need that like uplifting that
it
feeling.
just sucks that
But-
that's not gonna take over though.
You know, okay.
You need more.
No,
More people going to church.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about that. So Miles,
When was the last time you've been to church?
I went to church on Wednesday.
When was the last time you've been to church?
It's been a couple years.
Yeah.
I need to take my daughters.
Same here. I wanted to go to church on Easter, but me in church, I don't know. I'm not gonna say I'm not feeling it, but I'm not feeling a certain church. I guess
It's hard
But
nowadays, man.
I gotta find a church where I feel welcomed and not for my money, and even if it is for my money, I don't want to be supporting
bullshit.
devilish acts.
Yeah, bullshit. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. That's why I love the church I go to, bro. They do so much to give back. That
Have you ever
know what I
seen
mean?
Greenleaf
What is
on
Greenleaf?
Netflix?
No, I've never seen that.
Yeah, see, that's like a real at least of black church. That's like a real interpretation of black churches. Like, this be crazy shit behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy shit. But
What's it called?
Greenleaf
I'm gonna have to check that one out.
on Netflix.
I'm gonna
Oh,
check
with
that
the
out.
dude. What's the actor dude?
They all actor dudes.
I know, but the actor dude, you know who I'm talking about. The
black
main
nigga.
dude.
The black nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga.
They've been in hella shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hella black OG shit.
He used to be in Ghostbusters.
Nah,
He
yeah,
was in
like
Ghostbusters.
He was in
Danny Glover?
Ghostbusters.
Hell yeah, he was in Ghostbusters.
Winston,
Let's think of another movie.
what's it called?
I can't think
Was
of another
he a
movie.
Ghostbuster?
Huh?
Was he a Ghostbuster? The black
Yeah.
Ghostbuster?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
That's what I'm talking about,
Yeah,
right?
that's hella funny that I never peeped it until you just said it.
That's him, though,
Oh,
for
yeah,
sure.
Yeah,
Who?
yeah. Hold on, let me
Yeah,
get
yeah, that
Let
dude.
me get his name.
See?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, him.
Keith
Yeah.
David. Keith David.
Yeah.
Keith David.
Yeah.
Nah, hell no. That ain't the dude from Ghostbusters. I'm tripping. My bad.
It ain't.
Nah.
Why,
It look like
why
him,
you,
though.
Why you trick me?
It look like him, though. Let's
That's not
It
him.
ain't. Pull up Ghostbusters. Pull up Ghostbusters. The dude-
Yeah, that ain't
Pull
him.
up Ghostbusters.
Hold on, there's gotta be some. That's the dude from Dead Presidents. That's the dude from Dead Presidents.
Nah,
He's
fuck
the,
I don't
he's the
remember him being
OG
in Dead Presidents.
He's the OG, Cuddy.
No.
Cuddy in
He
Dead
was definitely
Presidents.
ATL. He was Lauren London's
Hold
dad.
on, you don't know Dead Presidents like
Yeah,
that?
he was Lauren London's
You don't know
Yeah.
Dead
I don't-
Presidents like that?
Of course I do, but I don't know like what OG.
What?
What
He's the
OG
one
part?
with the leg that he pulls off his leg
Yeah, I
and
don't-
he beats the dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
I'm
don't
not a
know.
super Dead
Oh,
Presidents.
y'all
only
gotta go
The
back.
only person
I
I
might
remember
have
is the
to-
nigga where
man.
Lawrence Tate. Lawrence Tate.
Jada Pinkett had to go fuck that nigga for some cheese because she needed it for her rent.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
some Dead
yeah,
Presidents?
Yeah, yeah,
That ain't.
yeah,
That's in
yeah.
Dead Presidents.
Yeah,
Nigga, that's in fucking.
Jada Pinkett.
That's not in Dead Presidents. That's in fucking.
And she didn't want to go.
That's it. Set it off.
Yes, that's in Set It
No,
Off.
that's to set it off. That's to set it off.
Damn, there's only a few
They
female
both robbing
black
shit.
leads in the 90s.
No, but
and
they-
we messed them up.
All right, but what kind of
Obviously.
motherfuckers is in Dead President's Rob?
Lorenz Tate,
Lorenz
from the
Tate
nigga
is
from
in
Boys
there?
in the not
Lorenz
Boys in the Hood
Tate?
from Menace to Society.
Ain't girls?
No,
No,
that's
dude.
Set It Off.
Queen Latifah.
Set It Off
Is
is when
Queen
it-
Latifah in Dead Presidents?
No, that's Set It
She
Off.
ain't the nigga that shit they went to buy the guns
oh.
from.
That's Set It Off. You
that's
mixing
Set
up
It
the
Off.
two
In
movies.
Dead Presidents, who they go buy the guns from?
I don't even know who if they've even bought
Queen
guns.
Oh.
Latifah.
No, they go buy the gun from fucking Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre.
That's in Set It Off.
What we talking about?
He's talking about Dead
Dead
Presidents. They bought guns. I don't know if they bought guns.
They
What-
did.
Oh, okay.
Did they buy?
I don't know Dead Presidents like that. I just remember
Me
Lawrence
either.
Tate
So if Queen Latifah.
with the white
The
with
old
the.
guy.
Look it up and
The
see
old
if
guy,
Queen
Cuddy.
Latifah in Dead Presidents.
She
cuz.
not Dead President. She was in
Just double
Set It Off.
check, cuz.
She
Oprah
might
was
be.
in Dead President. No, I'm just kidding. Let's
You
see.
just passed it up though. You
No,
could
no,
have
no.
just clicked on it.
I gotta.
You could have just clicked on it,
There you
cuz.
go.
Queen
Dead
Latifah in
Presidents.
Dead Presidents, cuz.
Nope. Oh, Chris Tucker is.
No.
That's right.
I
He
ain't
plays
know
one of those
Chris Tucker.
guys. Nah. Oh, Jennifer Lewis.
No, I said Queen Latifah, nigga. Now I guess
Nah,
not.
I should
No,
have been up
Queen
there
Latifah.
higher.
Damn, cuz.
You getting it mixed up with Set It Off.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm gonna set it off.
I'm not gonna lie. We should be. Hey, if we were like directors, like a spoof mix between Set It Off and Dead Presidents, that'd be pretty funny. Mix the two
It's pretty
movies.
much the same movie.
Yeah, mix the two movies together.
Everybody go try to rob something, then they get smoked.
That's funny.
Same shit.
Oh man. Hey, what was your guys' first job?
My first job was at the Police Activities League call center.
Really? That's what's up. What about you? Have you ever had a job?
Yeah.
That's what you.
That nigga was
You
a
just
barista.
been a. You were
That
born a
nigga-
CEO.
That nigga was a barista.
And you were born a CEO.
I was.
That nigga was a barista.
I worked for Starbucks for sure.
Did you?
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was a manager at Starbucks.
Oh, that's what's up. And that's cheddar. That's
So I
that's a
think my
good
first job was I think working with my uncle.
Okay.
Nah, Ace Hardware first. Ace Hardware.
Is it soon?
Yep,
Nah.
for sure.
You work there?
What was your first job?
Damn. Babs Delta Diner.
I might remember you from there.
Babs Diner. I was the busboy. Me and the homie Mo,
That's crazy.
and then all the girls that worked there. Amanda.
It seems like
Maggie.
everybody that worked there been working there for years.
They were working there for. But I worked there when Babs literally lived upstairs.
She don't live there no more.
No. It's an Asian lady the Asian family that owns it.
They
Yeah.
own Babs.
They own Babs. Yeah, that's why you can eat fried rice
Rice.
with your breakfast.
Yeah. So Babs didn't have that.
No. Babs didn't have any of that. She had all the specials that were named after her family members, the Tony special, all that kind of stuff. She was an elderly lady. When I worked there, her daughter Debbie was the manager. She was the one, and she was kind of like everybody knows her as like you would go into Babs, she'd be like, and she was like a hard ass, but it was because she like was a good manager. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's super nice though. At the end of the day, everybody always ate together.
So now it's like the Asian lady that's like calling the shots. And
Yeah. But they're nice,
like a
man.
shorter
They're,
Asian lady.
yeah, they're super nice
Yeah,
though.
and then they
And-
got fried rice.
yep.
So before Babs, they didn't have fried rice.
They didn't have fried rice. It was just the country potatoes.
That's crazy.
Yep. Yeah,
it
man.
seemed like it seemed, but that must have been a long time ago because it seemed like
Yeah,
had
we're
the fried
talking.
rice all
We're
the
talking
time
about
I've been
2002,
going there.
2003. That's when I worked there. Like as a kid, like literally 15 years old. That was my first job. I bought my fucking Honda Accord with like that job and all that kind of stuff. Man, it was good times though. But the reason I brought it up was just because going down to the Sassoon Arena, it just brings back a lot of those memories. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of fun things, man. I was at Craft and Cork earlier.
today.
Yeah, because Nico wasn't here when I pulled up originally, and Bijan was in Bottle Rock.
Yeah.
And so I just went over there, and Chris is super cool, and he has a 5.0, and so tomorrow I'm cruising with the 5.0s. So I was just kicking there, chopping up with him. But they got a lot of cool things that's coming. They had the brims and boots night. Did you guys see that?
No, I seen you.
Yeah.
I seen you on the bull.
Hey, I was not on the bull.
Yeah, you were.
I
you
was
were.
not on the bull.
Yeah, you were.
Have you ever rode a mechanical bull?
No.
I've never rode a mechanical bull.
Yeah, you did.
I have never
I
ridden
seen
a
you on
mechanical
the
bull.
bull.
It's kind of like the trampoline. I don't know that I would get on it ever.
I seen you.
Ever. Would you get on one?
Did it buck you off?
Would you get on one?
Why are you lying?
I've never been on a mechanical bull.
Maybe that was another Mexican.
That was not a
You kinda
Mexican.
look like other cuz that own it.
Chris.
Yeah.
You don't look like Chris.
I'll take that.
He don't
Fucking
look like
Chris is a cool
Chris.
dude.
Chris
Hey,
player.
Chris a beast. Yeah, Chris a player for sure.
Chris a player.
I'm not gonna lie. There was a young lady there, and I'll just say young lady. I think it's what's the lady's name? Debbie running it.
That own it?
Yeah,
Charmaine?
Charmaine.
Yeah.
It was her. The girl called her auntie or her cousin or something like that.
Yeah.
She was fine.
Damn.
And I said, "Oh, I'm Johnny." She said, "I know who you are." And I was like, "Ooh."
Oh, but that's all you looked at.
Ooh.
That. You got scared.
No, I was sitting down drinking, and she walked out with her friend.
Damn.
They was on.
You
young.
missed your opportunity.
I never miss an opportunity.
It was at that. I know you.
I lead the.
Did
I
you
let-
jump on that?
She knows who I am.
But did you just
Why
like,
would I have
oh
to
yeah,
jump?
I am John. No, not jump, but like, you know. Did
I
you
was
jump
by
on that?
introducing myself. I was trying to.
How
get there.
would you have to introduce yourself if she already know who you is?
Well, I didn't know she knew who I was.
She told you. She said, "I know who you are."
Yeah.
So once she said that, you were supposed to.
I'm not gonna lie. I got a little giddy and smiled and said, "Oh, that's what's up."
Okay.
And I just kind of left it at that. Then
You
she
got
walked
you
out.
got old school choked up.
I did not get choked up.
Lightweight.
She walked out after that.
It happened to me before.
She literally walked
It
across
happens
the
to the best. It
protocol.
happens to the best.
She
of
walked
us.
across the protocol to get
It
something.
happens to the best of them. So you ain't. So you trying to tell me you ain't never liked a girl?
Oh,
Or
this
thought
is
she
in
was
my
pretty?
notes. This is in my notes.
So you trying to tell me you
There
ain't never
is a
liked
girl-
or thought she was pretty?
Here's the
And
problem.
then when she came up to you, your heart just fluttered and you didn't know what to say.
Fluttered.
Yeah, just
My heart fluttered.
yeah, like nigga,
That
You can feel
probably
like you. It felt like you was on a roller coaster. As soon as she was like, "Hey, how you doing today?" Because it felt like it was your chance.
that has happened to me.
Okay.
And but not the way you think. It wasn't here.
What do you mean here? I know,
It happened
in the store
It happened literally like traveling in
in Brazil,
in Bolivia, but there was a Brazilian girl.
but she didn't even
Listen.
speak Spanish.
No, listen,
I
I'm
mean
trying to tell you.
English.
She did. There was a Brazilian girl. She was traveling. They were in a different Jeep that was going through this desert thing, and we met at one stop, and we chopped it up. We're having a good conversation. Da da da. We get to the next stop, and my boy is like, "Yo, I think she likes you." Da da da. And I was like, "Oh yeah," but here's the thing. I had got some weed from somebody when I was in Bolivia. So when she started walking up to me, I was rolling a joint. And I got like a little flustered and nervous. And she seen that I was rolling a joint and she just stopped and she just turned around and she walked away.
Damn.
That was the only time that happened. Now, what was in my notes is
Cut blew it.
what was in my notes though is there is a girl she's kind of the one that got away from me. And I'm not gonna name her because she lives here in town and we're friends with her brother. But she to me, and I've called her this to her face, so I can say this comfortably. She has been the Fairfield Kardashian. She's like our Kim. And at one time,
What, she released a sex tape?
no, she's just bad. And actually, you're probably friends with her too, so I'm not gonna go crazy here. But I will say, listen, this is let me get to this. Let me get this. Here's what happened with that. It was not a I got flustered in the moment situation. She is literally the first girl to ever tell me she does not like who I become when I get drunk. I was in front of her house, 16 years old, buzzed. The homie literally drove me over to her house because she is the finest shit in the whole city. And then I was like, yo, she said, come by. So the homie drove me by, literally waited for me while I'm over there talking to her. And I was fucked up. And I tried doing one of those, give me a kiss right here. And then you turn your head type, old school.
Hold on.
Old school
Hold on.
Johns.
Hold on.
I was
This
drunk.
nigga said- This is a tricky question, so you gotta tread lightly, and I'm still gonna ask it.
Okay.
Right? So you said she was the finest girl in Fairfield.
She was.
Ball back. Who's the finest girl in Fairfield?
My wife.
It was not
Not so tricky.
the finest to
Not so
me.
tricky.
The
Not so
finest to
tricky.
me. The
Not so
finest to
tricky.
me.
Not so tricky.
But yeah, man,
Yeah.
I tried one of those like, oh, give me a kiss. Because I'm not macking, I'm trying to like I'm trying to talk. And I'm like, oh, give me a little kiss there. And I tried turning my head and she was like, whoa. And I was fucked up. And I'm over here like, come on, blah, blah. And then the next day, did not return my calls, did not answer none of my texts, none of that kind of stuff. And through her friend, I heard she said, nah, she didn't like who you were when you became drunk. And that was the first girl that ever told me that. Not the
Damn,
last.
but at the same time, on some real shit, I feel like the finest girl in Fairfield is in Eras.
Is in what?
Eras.
Eras?
Yeah, like an era, like the dope boy era.
Oh, yeah.
Like
It's
in
possible.
My era is this girl, and your era, and Ballback's era is his wife, and your era is somebody else.
I'm gonna show you mine right now.
And somebody else's era. I don't even gotta look. I just want to look at the name. I never heard of her.
Good.
Yeah, I never heard of her. Yeah.
But yeah, she's the one that got away.
He called her a Kardashian, kid.
And she fits the profile.
She Mexican, kid.
Yeah, but I just meant like the like girl that's hot shit in town.
Damn, okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna mute my mic. But anyways, yeah. So so to me, no, it's
You
all
know
good.
Kat?
It's all good. It's all good. But to me, she was like the one that got away. But
You know, cuz? I don't know, cuz. I don't know, cuz or cousin.
or cousin, I like that cousin.
I don't know, cuz. But I am finna go where you went earlier before I go to work.
Hmm?
Hell yeah.
I'm finna go to Cedars Corner before I go to work.
Ooh, I just had there.
You said go eat over there?
Yeah, I just ate there, bro. They got
I
a.
ate there before too.
You have eaten there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so I just went there for the first
I'm
time.
saying that.
My cousin bought me lunch. It was good to see my cousin. I wonder if you know my cousin Albert Alvarado, Mexican dude. Played at Armio. He played baseball at Armio,
I don't know, cuz.
but he's like right around your age. Like maybe he might be a couple years older.
Probably though.
But yeah, but anyways, so he we had lunch and that was where he wanted to go, and I had the fish and chips, and they give you one of each. It was a piece of cod, a piece of basa,
Yeah.
which I'm on the basa from you. That's what I got at the You Buy We Fry. I got basa.
Yeah,
Shit, that shit fire, bro.
Yeah, ball back.
Bro, basa with some
You know,
some hot
what's up
sauce.
with the fish
Shit.
game.
But yeah, man,
The
I
fish
had
scale.
I had Cedars.
The fish scale.
Yeah, that shit was good. So I wanted to do my first little like my new channel that I started. It's called Hella Hungry.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to do it right there.
I
At
can't
Cedars.
wait till my songs come back, bro. I don't know why I didn't.
So they come back from where?
Where they getting mixed and mastered?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who do you get to do that for you?
I don't know. Droopy did it.
Oh shit. Oh, is this for a project coming out?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, the Sick With It compilation.
Sick With It compilation. The next one?
Yeah.
Is it Hoggish Nights too?
No, it's
Oh, we are getting first-hand news here on Live from the Field Pod. What? Jeez.
I think it's called Celebration.
That's dope.
Celebrations.
Ooh, celebrations. And
Celebrations.
you did 2 tracks so far?
Yeah.
Ah, dope, man. I can't wait to hear those, man.
Base hit.
Oh, with the Basshead production?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Both of them.
All we need is Sick With It Jonathan on them.
Basshead hooks and beat.
Sick With It Jonathan coming.
Yeah. Basshead kind of turned me down, but
Hey, I love
okay.
Hey,
What?
Kind of turned me down.
Who did?
Bassheads.
Wow.
8-bar verses.
hey, I really love you guys,
You
man.
wanted to spit on there.
Hey, I just want to let you guys know.
You
I,
wanted-
Crazy,
I really love you guys,
You
bro.
wanted to come old school.
Not even old school. This is at least a 12.
Oh, you had something to say.
Oh,
Not really.
all he said was 8, or he put you up on the verses were 8.
It was already pre-mixed beats or pre-made beats, and they only had 8-bar verses.
That's what we do. 8 bars, get in and out. Come back to the hook.
Bro, that
That's
back
what the
and forth
engineer
is,
said. He was
that
like,
back
damn,
and
that was
forth is
fast.
popular nowadays.
This whole session.
Mm.
But I was coming with it. But that's because
Did he doctor it up?
not really, a little bit, but not
You
really.
didn't have him to cut down?
Uh-uh.
Why not?
Why? I just did 8-bar verses.
I feel it.
Gee.
You gonna
It
love
was
me? You
because
gonna love me later?
I had the We Up shit already wrote the whole song. The 2
8
8.
eights.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And then I had like 2 bars of the pink
Wait,
and blue
8
shit.
8s? Did you say?
Eights.
Oh, 2 8s. I thought you said 8 8s. I'm like,
So
what?
basically a 116, but
yeah.
half the 16,
That's what I
but
said.
then
And is that just kind of like the way that, because of like the whole TikTok music trendy?
that's just how we
just
do
quick,
it.
easy.
That's just how we've enjoyed it.
That's
man.
crazy.
Yeah.
Is I was so high and drunk, I don't remember none of my bars.
Yeah.
Bro, that was the most slow motion leg lift I ever seen in my
I ain't
life.
trying- I ain't trying to.
My fool was in the Matrix.
That's like that.
I ain't trying to,
That's 110.
yeah, no, we that's just what me and bro be doing, because also when we shopping all them hooks, we want to hit you with the hook first.
Yeah.
And,
I'ma step out for a
and
sec.
We don't want you to have to. We just wrap it up. Come on, because you gotta go anyway, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta take a piss. Hella bad. My leg is shaking.
I stacked the 100s and 10s. I stacked the 50s and 5s.
Woo! Let 'em know.
That's your bars.
Yeah, I'm
That's a
hearing it.
line.
Oh, that's
A line.
Pinks
Pinks and blues. Yeah.
Okay. Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. Blap after blap, plaque the wall. From the field, I shoot high, better behind the arc. Throw a curveball, I'm taking it out the park. 3 home runs in the game, that's Lil League. Soon at the marina, that's where the bay meet. Wine in the weed, baby, this world class. Sack to the bay, you know where you gotta pass. 45 minute to sack a Frisco. True player, never go out, like get low. Knees still working, shoulder still working. Feet working, feet working. I ain't had a job, but I stay working. Put me in the game, producer, I produce. Too much bass in the beat to get through. She treat me like speakers, I got blue. Who am I to say it's the bay? We in the field. Give up your position, tricking you out your wheel. Thumbing through the cheese, steering with my knees. Business, owner, tax, deeds. Got the keys, open up the doors. Home team, this ours. Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. Blap after blap, plaque the wall. From the field, I shoot high, better behind the arc. Throw a curveball, I'm taking it out the park. 3 home runs in the game, that's Little League. Soon at the marina, that's where the Bay meet, nigga. Hey. I don't think they heard me. Look, I said I got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Got so much love in the field, get all the calls. Thought the only thing we got out here was just a mall. Gotta mention us with the at and all. 3067 Travis Boulevard, Fairfield, California. Pull up to the stove.